Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Phontomen, and today we're, making a, how should I put this? A mistake on principle, but it was $1.
That's why you get the cuck suit.
Yes, but Commissar, thank you. You see, there you go. That's $2.50 right there. Thank you, Commissar Scott of Creek. You already paid for this. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we're playing MechWarrior 5, which, I would not have gotten under any circumstances unless I was getting a horrendous discount, and what do you know, it was $1 with, the Microsoft Game Pass. So, there you go. I paid $1 for it. I have it for 3 months. And yes, we have a king crab, and also we're playing co-op, which is actually salvageable. I will give it that. But here we are, and we have Doug and Martin in the wings here. Yes, $1.
$1, you say?
Yes. Wait, did they change? Wait a minute, guys. I think Microsoft Anna is trying to compete with Samsung Sam there. That tone of voice changed for the text-to-speech. Wait a minute. Anyone catch that? Thank you for the $1 once upon a band, but But yes, co-op can be fun in this game, which is what we've been doing for the last 3 days. It's expendable. It's really what we're playing is... It's MechWarrior Online, stapled to Harebrained Schemes tabletop, turn-based, Battletech game, and it functions at a baseline level of entertainment. But yes, Martin has placed me inside the cuck suit, because, yeah, even Shivaxi would say I deserve to be inside the cuck suit.
That said, are we ready?
I am ready. What is the mission today, sir?
I tell you if I... Oh, well, we're defending some independence from Caretans.
Right, okay, so 54 days...
Some shit like that.
54 days for the machine to come out of the shop there, but that's inconsequential.
Oh, look, it's already done.
Yes. Right, yes. Wow,
One pig.
Wow, I wish... Wow, I wish 2 months would go by that fast in Hell Dimension. Wait, does it mean that you're a member of Space AT&T? You maybe, no. I do have about half of a Clam Buster, King Crab, though. Okay, so... Unfortunately, because we're poor, we only have one Gauss rifle on hand. So I have to kind of balance that out.
Alright, yeah, we lost one of them.
Yes. Half a citizen snips, because, which is currently nicknamed, Triple Zilch, because I saw an opportunity. Because it's, whatchamacallit, it's the KGC 000, which, Triple Zilch. That's an F-100. An F-100 that was the lead ship of the unit my grandfather served under. Had to do it.
I wouldn't start placing bets yet, fella.
Yeah, right. You ordered, you ordered 3 mechs, mostly an assault lance here. You may survive, but how we're not quite sure.
And that's one bandit down.
Okay. I see the man. I sees him. I cannot get the radar lock even though I have eyes on. Is he gonna stand still?
I saw a ground target to the west.
There we go. Shot out. And the man is already dead.
Zapped like a mosquito.
Yes. I'm trying to not waste the Gauss ammo because I only have 26 rounds.
I have a PPC. I
You're-
don't need to worry about ammo.
You're ammunition independent. Alright, so you know what? Treasure? So, yeah, right. Alright, right now, bad game. Moving on. Right, okay. I'm not gonna look at the box you have to press F on. Nope.
Fuck you, it's E.
Oh, it's E. Well, good. I haven't looked at it enough. I don't want to. I don't want to acknowledge its existence.
Now there's another one. Oh, Doug, off your left.
SRM carrier, right?
No, another box.
Oh, I'll grab it in a second.
Ways. Oh, never mind.
Additional bogies, heading along a trajectory that intersects with your position.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right
guess-
there.
I guess I am watching the northeast side of the compound here. I will find an elevated position and watch.
Locust and a panther.
Oh, well, there are the mechs. I guess I am retasking.
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
Missile away! Ooh, a medium chem laser. For when we're really eccentric. Am I hitting the wall? I am hitting the wall. Okay. I am still hitting the... God damn it, with the way this is mounted.
Stack pole! Stack pole! Ow!
Okay, that's a panther. Also, hey guys, an AC-20 burst fire exists in this game. Do you know what that is? That! Showing the audience the entertainment value that this game does in fact offer, but not enough to warrant a $50 purchase, which it currently is with all the DLC.
To your position, Commander. If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it.
Another one? Oh, over here.
Haha, salvage. Come on!
So Goon Irby Hordwen?
We already did that. We have unfortunately accelerated past Irby Thunder. It was okay.
We had to sell our Urbies because we found, what did we find?
Approach the hidden object.
I think it was the King Crab.
Catapult? Oh no, it was the King Crab, yeah.
And then we also bought even more assault mechs. Because we went to Lyran space.
I mean, I had to also for a while by that point.
Yes.
Hostiles entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
Yes, all the one DLC that apparently doesn't even fulfill the promises that it was supposed to fulfill, which is $20 on top of the game on Steam, which is $30, making it $50 again, even though this game is not worth $50.
Medium mech, Phoenix Hawk.
Hello.
Ooh, Wolverine. It's the AC5 SRM medium laser.
I'm going north. I will intercept. Okay, so it is, well, 1 and 2. Hi! God damn it, that convergence. Or the utter lack of it.
Could you please help us? We're getting flanked.
I'm taking care of a Jenner. I'm on my way back. I tried to flank them.
I'm taking care of a fucking Wolverine, and you're in a 100-tonner.
Yes, I know. I was taking care of the other mech contact there. Come on, guys. You're in heavies and
I'm
assaults.
about to lose the Marauder because of that.
Charger
Help, please.
Hordwen?
Vector and support.
Okay, Lance Commander.
I think we were doing just fine.
I also think we're doing fine.
I'm not doing just fine. I'm about to lose an arm.
That sounds like a you problem. Hmm?
Target destroyed. New target Centurion.
Centurion, LRM-10, laser boat.
Right, focusing the Centurion. As soon as I get over the hill.
Gauge to lock. Firing.
Closing the AC-20 range. Down. Ah!
Our employers will be pleased that we have held our ground and saved this facility.
I lean over to try and compensate for the AC-20 burst fire, and then I miss the Gauss rifle shot. I look for the Gauss rifle shot. I miss the AC-20 shot. God damn it.
I think that went well.
Yes, that was incredibly easy. Even with my comedy active weapons, which honestly I think, you know what, I'm putting an LBX-10 on this.
Yeah.
It's inaccurate, but at least I just look at the man and press the button and I will hit him.
Oh no, we're sworn enemies with the Cretans.
Oh no! We've been doing this all game, folks.
And look at Doug with 5 mech kills.
Yeah, I only face tank most of the fucking damage.
Okay, so loadout here.
Solo 2 medium. Oh, Martin was helping me with that, actually.
Okay, so let's see here. LBX-10. We've got one of these in the background here. Right. There it is. Okay. Right, that at least, that's at least manageable in this situation. It's going to be replaced by a Gauss rifle by the time, when we actually get a hold of a Gauss rifle. Okay, so right, AC ammo. Actually, we've got a fair amount. I can fit more Gauss rifle in now. Yay! Okay, so that's, 2 tons for that one and 3 tons of Gauss rifle since it's, I'm going to be leaning on that one. Okay.
Alright, do we want to get out of the system before we start repairing?
We are in a war zone, so... Yes? Do we have any contracts in nearby that we can, quickly hop to?
We'll come back, but
Yeah.
we wrapped up all the contracts at Nanking.
I am 99.99 tons. And right, yeah, Gundams have, Gundams suffer from the, pull lever back in cockpit, do unreasonably accurate and fluid human motion. So that shit needs to be toned down, and if it's toned down, Battletech kind of has an advantage. It depends on how thick...
Your repairs.
Right, it depends on how thick Gundanium actually is. What is the exchange rate between ferrofibrous and Gundanium?
I mean, Battletechs are designed to make some semblance of sense in that they realized a blade of armor makes a lot more sense for these machines than armor that's actually meant to try and stop wholesale stop damage.
Yeah, well, you're not really moving too fast, and especially in assault mechs, so you're a weapons platform. You are a truck with guns on it. You just kind of advance slowly, and you have terrain capability and big gun. The argument that Mr. Kojima made for, bipedal robots in Metal Gear Solid 3 is about accurate. It's just that it's still unfortunately impractical. Because there's too much... A leg is still too much work compared to a tread. The tread's just cheaper and easier to understand and put together. But Gundams, especially in the way they lean in, like, Sea Destiny and, the wackier bits, they're impossible.
Oh boy, fellas.
What?
If you look on the stream screen, we have a 3-mission operation for House Davian.
Interesting.
Base payout of which is about 1.1 million C-bills. But because we are heroes to the Davians,
3 million.
3.4 million times 3.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. That sounds exactly what we need.
We don't have a lot of backup next, though, so we should be careful.
Right, yeah,
Yes.
we'll play it, well, I'm a long-range mech, so I won't get close, and I no longer have a close-range weapon aside from the LBX, which is just kind of like popping at them at any range. So, yeah, we don't have a lot of backup mechs.
No, okay.
Actually, with the 3 of us, we have a Lance.
Yeah, we have a spare set entirely.
And, Martin, where are those Atlases?
Those are in cold storage because, holy fuck, the maintenance cost.
Yeah, it's an Atlas. So, yeah, okay. Those are for emergencies, I guess.
After this set, we'll pull those out of cold storage and see what can be done with them.
Yes, we'll crack the seal in an emergency case. No, you can't activate those! You don't know what you'll unleash! Think of the bottom line! Think of those disgusting operating costs. We can't resurrect ancient evil. It's far too costly.
Attention. Prepare for battle type departure. Warning. Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors.
And if you happen to be paying attention, folks, this is basically just all the shit reused from MechWar Online, except in a single-player campaign, which, you know, conceptually, I don't have a problem with. This is actually what I want. However, it's PGI, and PGI has done some awful, awful, unforgivable things.
We'll be on standby to evac once the job is done.
Target within 900 meters.
Okay, then. So, it's probably not over there. Oh, wait, no. Nope, that is a mech.
Remix.
There they are, Commander. Take them out and let's get the hell out of here.
And that man is already fucking dead.
2 mediums.
Oh, right, those are our targets.
Focusing Kintaro.
That guy, right. Focusing. Within minimum missile range.
Going
He,
out.
the man is dead.
What's the spider?
Yeah, watch that spider.
That's a large laser crab.
Martin, watch the spider creeping up behind us.
Right.
Doug, see if you can tear his arm. Oh, well, he's already dead. Never mind. Blap. Okay, he's dead. Okay.
Well, gentlemen, that was a good start.
Yeah,
This
that
is
was.
my most played mech in MechWarrior Online. So,
Well, yeah, no, the armor knows it exists. So that's good. That was, probably one of the heavier engagements this difficulty will give us, and we handled it just fine. And that's actually the primary objective basically done.
Manticore. Ooh, deep shot.
Missile away.
Target destroyed.
Look, Gordon, loot.
Ah.
You can collect these to appease the... I don't know, fucking someone.
The Space AT&T.
Oh, and whatchamacallit,
Cargo acquired.
no, it'd be, look, Gordon, loot! We can collect this to increase our combat effectiveness!
Pay me, Gordon!
Feed me coins, Mr. Freeman.
My right torso's taking some damage. That's the
The only
gun
damage I have
torso.
is in the back currently.
Yeah, so that's my gun torso. So if I lose that, this thing's effectively useless.
Now, Gordon, wouldn't you like to give in to peer pressure and buy a golden Mad Cat?
I'm not gonna spend a whole fucking paycheck on a fucking clan mech. I
No
don't even
one
wanna
should
it.
have. No one should have, but some people did.
Golden Irby, maybe. Golden Mad Cat, nah.
$500 golden dice sheet. Ah, yes, great death to my wallet.
Identified. It doesn't seem like
What were they thinking? They needed money, is what they were thinking. And they knew that fucking retarded shills with too much expendable income would buy $500 golden med guts. That's exactly what they were doing.
Blackjack,
Blackjack.
clock.
AC2.
Right. Locking.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Another
Point blank.
trebuchet.
Mark.
Missile away. Man is dead. Okay.
good job. I have all targets showing up as KIA on my scopes. Great work.
Now it's time to
Reload
leave.
times are
Now let's pack it in
actually
before
kind
the
of
plans
long
out.
to
Look, Gordon, Blue,
justify.
we can use this to get the space phone company to
Kinda
stop
neat.
sending death squads after us.
Thank you, Tazarin. Look, Gordon, loot! We could use this to get the space phone company to stop sending death threats!
Oh, you think that'll stop?
Fuck up the fucking that fucking blackjack.
Right. And he is dead. I must fight on, says the dead person.
Yeah, well, you're dead, so. Damn it!
She's the dire wolf, not the mad cat. Well, yeah, the the timber wolf, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're all clan mechs. They all
Yeah.
burn the same.
They're all clan mechs, and it doesn't really matter which in-game, which fucking, like, name you used.
They're They're all clan spies when the bombs explode.
Yes. They're all inbred duelists when the bombs explode. Right. Anonymous Cheer, thank you for the one ghost. Spooky. Ah!
Oh god, Martin, you know what meme someone needs to make for this?
Oh.
Drops an assault lance on a Liao civilian planet, burns the farm to the ground, doesn't elaborate, leaves.
Much reconnaissance, yes. Ah, thank you for the other ghost. Yes, 2 ghosts.
I shall continue amassing heat sinks.
Yeah, we only got 5 out of that. Yeah, shame that we don't get pulled salvage for all
Remember,
3
we're doing
missions.
this for money.
Yes, we are doing this for money.
Let me assess the Marauder's damage.
Right.
I took
Hey, we all got 2 mech kills.
I took essentially no damage, so I'm fine.
Gun torso's at 56 to 64 front armor. That should be fine. My legs got a little bit of
Alright.
Holla holla, get them C-bills. Yes, Space... Oh, wait, no, wait a minute. Hey, guys! Since C-bills are distributed by Comstar, does that mean that C-bills are Comstar Bitcoin? I sense multiple people wishing
Alright.
my death.
bullshit. What? I have tomorrow off?
Oh, nice. Time to get the good vodka out.
Done any war crimes yet?
Japanese, the Polish, or the Russian?
Well, we have, no, actually have. We actually have committed war crimes. If you shoot civilian buildings, civilians fall out of them.
They haven't seen that yet, though.
Yes, but it's,
And also,
I've seen
too,
shit, man.
You're using the wrong nomenclature. They're not civilians, they're capellans. They don't count.
Right,
Well,
yes.
they count towards the body count, but not towards the civilian. But don't worry about it.
Yes. And thank you
Right,
for the
that's
rest
it.
of that dollar, sir. Yes, I am ready.
I can't believe I have a day off in June.
Well, good for you.
Favorite.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure.
I'm going to because I need to clean shit.
Warning. Hangar doors open. Stand
God, I
clear.
want this fucking mech.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
Comstar would like to remind you that you have no choice.
Online.
I'm right.
Thank you, Obel.
The target is an agricultural
Pay your
center
bills.
marked on your tactical display. Our employer wants us to leave.
Remember, pay your phone bills or you'll be excommunicated from the church.
Your progress.
Hey Rig, assuming you're watching the stream, would you kill me if I put that LB10 in the Marauder?
I'm not hearing a response, so I guess do it.
Because I might be able to drop 2 med lasers and get an LB10 with about 2 tons of ammo in here. It's not quite my fucking bracket built 3 ER large laser Gauss rifle Marauder from MWO, but
Yeah. The problem with this game is that they actually made the mech lab they should have made for MechWarrior Online at launch.
that's debatable.
Well, I experienced the Gauss Pult hell, so I think, maybe they have a point where maybe you shouldn't be able to cram Gauss rifles into the slots that were intended for machine guns. Maybe you shouldn't
No,
be
that's
able to
boring.
do that.
Half the fun of the BattleTech universe is building your mech to be what you want it to be.
Yes, however...
I agree that there should be ways to play the game
Acquired.
with this restrictive mech thing because it makes for interesting scenarios and a more pure experience.
Mhm.
However, at the same time,
Target Panther.
I want my Gauss Marauder.
Well, yes, but the problem is Gauss Catapult was incredibly frustrating to fight, and on top of that, with the shitty netcode, it just made for a horrible fucking time. But, yeah, there should be really no restrictions in a PvE co-op game. There's no reason to have that. The AI is not going to go onto the forums and complain about how OP the player is. But they did the things that they arguably should have done for, their competitive multiplayer game in their single-player campaign, which doesn't make any sense. You would want less restrictions here, and it doesn't bother anybody that there are any, wacky, overpowered builds. Because you're not competing with people.
Run to the side of the building. Watch the people fall out.
Oh, right. That's a civilian. Right, this is a civilian structure, and this is a demolition mission.
To the treasure to pick it up.
Ah, yes. Office buildings. Ah, yes. Didn't see any people come out of that one.
We're making progress. There's still a
Perhaps it is too cold.
Keep at it, everyone.
Maybe they're shy.
Okay,
Hey, guys, come over here for a second.
Yeah, no, I can't see anything. I see lots of paper.
I'm coming.
Yes. Okay, that's you.
After we deal with these fools, I gotta show you something. Because I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Lap.
Okay, never mind. That's part of the architecture.
What?
Okay, so in the corner of one of the sections in here, it looks like there's a pair of legs sticking out, and I didn't realize that was actually like a statue or something.
Oh.
Because it looked like a mech legs.
Oh.
Oh, we got a medium mech on our left side. It's a cicada.
Once you've
I'll go
found
fuck him the fuck up.
asset, move up to it, and we'll begin
Yeah, we're gonna
light mech to our.
Yeah, I'll go deal.
direction.
It is a javelin. I will deal with him.
Oh, cicada behind it.
You engage the cicada, I'll deal with the javelin. He already has no chest. I'm not quite sure where he's jumping, but yeah. Yes, please, explode inside that building. Yes, good.
Push about half of the target's buildings. Crack on, Commander.
I want to dumbfire my LRMs into civilian structures. Stop hating fun.
This area is on its last legs, Commander. Just one final push, and then we can all go home.
This looks better than at launch, much more stable, and the textures are look a bit less garbo. I would agree. This is, as it is now, okay. It's just that it's still not worth $50. This is a PvE mission pack for MechWarrior Online, which, okay, yes, but I'm not gonna buy that for more than 20 bucks.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
You wanna grab it, Martin?
Whoa, hello.
Phoenix!
Okay, are we? Yes, okay. The base is done being demolished. We are done with the smashy. Regrouping. Did you get it for $1? Yes, I got it for $1, and I feel the
Don't
purchase
give it
was
away.
justified. And he has no weapons. Under control.
Target acquired.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up. That's close enough.
Hello.
Ready to start pickup operation. Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
But yeah, I think the $20 DLC is yet again asking way too fucking much. There are some interesting additions here, like primitive weapons that, well, we haven't seen in any MechWarrior game that are kind of comedic. But, yeah, no. This game,
Brilliant.
no.
Payload acquired.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Zap.
Great showing, Commander. Our employers will be pleased.
MechTech,
I
yeah,
think that
right.
went well.
I wonder, what is going on with MechTech? I've been behind on the news there. What is going on over there? Oh, right, that reminds me, yet another horrible sin that PGI was also involved in. That was also Crytek as well, assisting. They bullied MechTech out of existence.
Really?
Or dumped shade that if they continued developing and competing with MechWarrior Online, they may incur legal action. Even though the people who developed MechTech actually had an agreement with Microsoft that they could do what they were doing and it was perfectly fine. They basically threatened under the table lawsuit. And that's why MechTech the mech tech release for MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries went bye-bye real quick.
Okay. Doug, I think it's time you use a different suit.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't look at the... Oh, yeah, 700... Jesus fucking Christ. 700 damage dealt.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, the MAD's down to 1/3 CT. Alright, I guess I can run I'll run the PPC, awesome.
Mind you, that one's stock.
Well, it's...
That's the thing. This thing was stock designed to be heat neutral.
Yeah, so it's an awesome prime, an awesome with 3 PPCs. This is what an awesome is supposed to do. It's going to operate effectively.
Okay, you fellas ready?
Yes. Okay, so when I was hearing about this recently, based on the name, I thought it would be like the turn-based BattleTech game, but first person. Then I found out it was DLC. No, it's actually its own game. It's available on the Epic Game Store at Steam and also the Xbox Game Pass. It functions. However, yeah, no. Looking at it is basically MechWarrior Online Frankensteined into most of the out-of-mission mechanics and structure that Harebrained Schemes BattleTech has.
Friendlies are already engaged with hostile forces. Their survival is not our priority.
Supporting mechs.
Always safety in numbers in a combat zone.
Oh yeah.
We should do what we can to
Oh yeah,
help them
free
out.
money.
They will make earning our combat bonus all the easier the longer they stay in the fight.
Huh. As of May 30th, BattleTech MechWarrior IP is now jointly owned between Paradox Games Workshop and Catalyst Game Labs. You might actually get some minis. They'll just be ridiculously expensive.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, I guess Paradox is handling, since, Piranha Games doesn't have, the agreements, I suppose they're now leasing it from Paradox. Since Paradox published the Harebrained Scheme game, which had some questionable last-minute decisions put into it, but, it functioned, yet...
Okay, this thing fucking slaps.
Well, that's the one thing about this game that, yeah, with a restrictive mech lab, it may be annoying, but it makes variants, actually worthwhile. And if a mech performs good out of the box, it means that, hey, it's actually valuable.
I mean, I like MWO's level of mech customization where you still have hardpoints, so variants do matter, but you have more freedom.
Yeah, but the problem is, at the end of the day, the variants start to matter less, and if you go full retard like MechWarrior 3, every mech becomes an Omni-Mech, and then it just becomes fucking silly.
I can just whipple off 3 PPCs like it's fucking none.
Games Workshop, from what I know, is handling advertising and such while raking in cash. As they do. MechWarrior 3 is the legging metagame. Well, MechWarrior 3 is a simulator game. We're trying to be the hardest fucking sim that MechWarrior ever was, and, yeah!
Also, Mr. Harbase, if you're... BattleTech was originally a tabletop game.
Yes.
Mechs to our east. There were the MechWarrior games, which are 3D,
Quad mech
piloting
horde
the
way?
mechs on the ground, starting in, like, the late 90s, and really ending in, like, 02 or 03 at MechWarrior 4.
Yeah.
MechWarrior Online kind of revived that, as did Living Legends. But for the most part, HBS's BattleTech is the first sort of turn-based BattleTech game that really had any sort of existence.
Yeah, quite like...
That wasn't, the tabletop.
Yeah. Quite like a lot of tabletop games, they've never made the rather obvious fucking jump to, like, turn-based strategy games. Shockingly, it took them until Dawn of War for Warhammer 40k to get, a strategy game. Even though you are basically, with tabletop games, they basically are just strategy video games. In fact, most strategy games like that are actually tested with, rudimentary tabletop systems first. That's what happens when you get typically good balance, because they sit there and they tinker with it.
To your position, Commander.
Yeah, and I mean, aside from Flamers being kind of a little bit silly, the HBS PT was mostly fine.
Yeah, it was fine. It was kind of buggy, and the tutorial wasn't really all that great, but my problems were not with the gameplay, it was the story and the writing, and other than that, it functioned fine.
Target Panther.
The writing was kind of iffy at certain points, and in the end, it wasn't the story about you. You had all this customization for your character, but in the end, the story was about the Polynesian princess and not you.
I mean, I was kind of fine with that, 'cause that's kind of the mercenary's role anyways. You're the muscle actually causing the history.
Yes, but this would be okay if we didn't have MechWarrior 4 Mercs, which was actually MechWarrior 4 Mercs and Black Knight, which were both perfectly acceptable stories about mercenaries, where you were in fact the main character.
Sure.
So it wasn't as satisfying because she wasn't really all that amazing. Yeah, it was a mercenary's tale, but told in kind of a pedestrian way that really wasn't all that great.
I mean, they intentionally made it so you see, if I don't care if you're doing this for money, I don't care if you're doing this for yourself, you're still paying us. Or
Yes.
we're still paying you, you're still killing them.
Yeah, so, yeah, they have that, but the thing is, it's one of those situations where, yeah, they set it up like that because they can't really care because they didn't have the time and money to sit down and write, expansive, detailed paths for all of these, like, personality, all these personality traits that you could come at, that would, hint at someone having a different sort of character coming at the same situation. You had dialogue options, but at the end of the day, you always accepted the mission. You never refused anything.
Yeah.
It was basically like 4 different ways to say yes.
Center.
Yep. It's
Do
a
we
little
wanna
way.
go for overtime or just go home?
Isn't this the last mission, right?
Yeah, but by overtime I mean we can stick around and get a little more money on site.
Right. Depends. I have a red shoulder. I think I can probably stand to get a little bit more C-bills if we're just dealing with light mechs here. Doug has a fresh mech, so he's fine.
Yeah, mostly.
Uh-oh, that's my rear torso.
Getting the velocity down on these peaks is hard.
Commander. From here on out, we're racking up bonus pay.
Up to you, fellas.
As long as you like. We're on standby.
I
Let's
can hold out for a little longer.
do one wave and see how it goes. Because if they just send ground pounders and light mechs, we can probably handle a couple of waves.
Choppers.
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
couple targets over to our south.
Yeah, whatchamacallit, we got a bunch of VTOLs coming in from the west, and, yeah, I had the range there, but the Minovsky particles, man, damn.
Yeah.
Pew! Oh, I miss. Also, yeah, that animation for the helicopters is, yeah. I mean, yes, but the wiggling fucking Cobra maneuver is, I've just learned to ignore it, but yeah, that's,
Magic, you're saying words that involve clan mechs, and those are tacitly uninteresting because they're not Innosphere mechs.
Yeah, a full command star, which is a Direwolf Summoner, Stormcrow, Mistlynx, and Shadowcat, is only $25. I mean, yeah, they're mostly getting their minis out of Warhammer 40k. Some you could probably make out okay with mech. But I don't really want to play MechWarrior or other BattleTech tabletop. Which it sounds like a nice idea, but I'm not in a position to start collecting minis. The only mini that I have is a fucking ancient pewter atlas because sentimentality.
Recon has spotted
I have a
additional
pewter
warriors.
atlas and a pewter stalker. They still make those, by the way. They still make and sell them new.
Whatchamacallit, I think I got mine from, I think it's probably from the late 90s. I bought it on eBay. I'm pretty sure it came from the Philippines.
No, they still make them new. I bought my Enforcer new.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Dropship on approach, Commander. Prepare for extraction.
Oh, okay. Martin, did you just walk off?
There weren't that many contacts anyway.
Yeah, we could have sit there farming, but yeah, no. Whatever.
They even have fucking like VTOL, like not even like what's it?
Good on the Makarov there, Tazrin. I was about to say something.
Oh, what happened?
But that was like not even 5 seconds. Okay, so we got... Yeah, we didn't have really salvage rights for anything, but we got 9 million fucking C-bills, right? About?
Yep.
That
Yeah, we
would-
are up to 12.3 million.
Should we ditch out of the combat zone? So we can
Oh,
get
yeah, we are.
cars?
Yes, let's hobble back to somewhere and then reassess. Maybe think about bringing the Atlases online, or at least one of them.
In that case, let's go to Capellan space. Not Capellan, Cretan. Not Cretan, goddammit.
Davian,
Davian space.
there's only 5. You'll get it eventually.
Look, the ones I want to murder fuck are the ones that I think of first. Because they're usually the ones that come up on my targeting computer anyway.
They're on speed dial. Mhm.
Alright, let's get repaired.
I managed to get up to about a dozen light mechs and mediums before I yeeted the fuck out of it. Oh, so those increase in intensity the longer you stay. Okay.
Wait, Dune, how much was the repairs for the crab?
I'm gonna say about 100,000. Let me check. Well, actually,
Those are
no.
150.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Oh, let's see.
She got a little oofed. But mostly...
Okay, so whatever it is, it's over fucking 252,000.
Well, that was the rear armor and the center torso. The center torso isn't really all that damaged, it took a hit because the armor failed.
I'm gonna ping Rage so I can ask him.
Generally speaking, the arm overall is iffy, but she's fine.
Alright, so which Atlas do you want me to bring online?
Probably the RS because I can do more with that. It's gonna be outfitted similar to the Crab here, but it's an Atlas.
Actually, I'll hold off on that.
Alright, you start working on the Atlas. I will be back in just a second.
Thank you, sir. All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I find myself here in this big spooky mech. But yeah, this is one. It doesn't have an AC-20, but the problem is, yeah, no, the AC-20 isn't very good in this game. It's one of those things where the stats look good. The balancing factor and
practicality of the game makes it not very good.
Okay.
Oh, now it won't let me fucking put an LB10 in this thing.
Okay,
Okay,
so yes, we do have 2 large pulse lasers. Right. Okay, so good. So, large laser short burst. Oh, that thing. We still have that fucking thing. Oh, we have an ER large laser. How about that? But heat.
On this, I'm using a AC5 burst, and I've got 2 large lasers, 2 medium lasers, which isn't quite what I want, but I can't put a Gauss rifle on it in this game because haha sized weapon slots.
Yeah, haha slots.
Alright, this has fucking nothing in it. Alright, so engine heat
Oh,
sinks
that's
going.
why I couldn't find the LBX. It's on the King Crab.
Yeah, I kind of stole that. That's gonna come off the moment we have another Gauss rifle, but yeah. I needed something that I could easily wheel around and shoot that's not the AC-20s, because they have no convergence whatsoever.
Okay. So in this house, we go down to 10 rear armor, because that's roughly as low as I want to go.
On a 100-tonner, I run 15 rear CT, or I probably run 15 rear CT and maybe 15 rear sides.
Yeah, 15 would be better. I'm using the Thunderbolt as a basis, and that held up perfectly fucking fine. So, yeah, and the repairs for the, yeah, well, actually, you know what? I am moving a whole lot slower. So, let's jack that up to 15. That might be a better idea. Because I am more durable. It's just that, well, I'm also slower and easier to hit. $15. Perfectly fine. Not as armored as the King Crab, but the King Crab has the problem where it needs the armor. Everything goes right to the fucking cockpit.
Right, so also, Goon, how did you get the game for for $1? Xbox Live Game Pass. I had an offer that had 3 months free for 3 months for $1. So there you go. Okay, so let's see here. We could probably, I could probably jam a around 20 Artemis in here, and then what do we got for the small slot? What can we cram in here? It's just SRMs, which aren't that useful.
Okay, back. What I miss?
Yeah, nothing. Just modifying the Atlas here. We're Okay, so let's see. No, what I wanted was ammo. So
Alright, Ancient is almost done, so I'll pull him down.
2 tons. Right. Okay, so 2 tons for that, and then we got to worry about our ballistic slot.
Well,
What am I going to use for my ballistic slot here? Because it's not really going to help all that much. Oh, medium rifle.
Alright.
Yuck.
Alright, toss me that invite.
Wow, 5 tons for 12 Wow. Too bad we don't have any fucking ammo for that.
What?
The medium rifle.
Oh, yeah.
And high
The medium rifle is a mod gun.
Right, no, that's a DLC weapon that we're being handed
Or
for
DLC,
some.
yeah.
Because
Because BGI didn't put a tag in there to keep you from getting DLC weapons in the random caches if you don't have the DLC.
Right, so that's a primitive weapon, and that actually looks kind of good. I mean, the RPM is kind of shit, but for the tonnage and damage, that's not that bad.
It's a medium rifle, so it's firing 90 mil APF SDS. The problem with the medium and heavy rifle, they have decent damage, but they're not bar 10, so they actually do less damage to arm.
I think the way that, from the looks of it, the way that PGI balance things is they do decent damage, but they have a very long reload time.
Right, yeah, the rate of fire is like.
So the medium rifle weighs 5 tons and does 12 damage, but it fires 7 shells a minute.
Yeah, it's slow as fuck.
So it shoots
Whereas...
about so it's a 105 shooting at 105 rate of fire.
Whereas an AC, like my LB10, my solid slug LB10 is 11 tons, does 11 damage, but fires at almost 30 rounds per minute.
Alright, so let's see here. AC10 about 5. Okay, so I'm gonna put an AC5 burst fire on here, which sounds anemic for an
I
Atlas.
want to try and cram a solid slug LB10 into the Marauder.
It sounds anemic for an Atlas, but think of the standoff potential it gives you.
Yeah, so that's...
You are slow. It is range.
Yeah, so that's kind of the issue here. With this game, you actually have to take into account range, because you will have lightweights at range engaging you, and if you don't have an LRM to respond, you can't fucking do anything to them. So this is where, this is kind of where this goes, and yeah, also, in addition, larger autocannons don't really pay dividends.
You get the same thing in tabletop, where larger autocannons are only really useful either in built-up terrain or
It wouldn't quite be so bad if PGI hadn't nerfed the autocannon velocity from MechWarrior Online to MechWarrior 5.
Hence the mod that we used to run and I made a sub-mod for. That I am not updating, fuck you.
Realistic weapon velocities, where I think what was the AC-20's velocity was balanced around the 128 millimeter
128 millimeter
turbinate, I think.
Yeah,
whatever the hell.
So like what, 750 meters per second?
Yeah, something like that.
Twice.
Half a ton.
It was like 756 meters a second.
Yeah, Ray, I don't know if you watched the stream, but the Marauder got jacked.
I was not. I didn't want to devote resources away from the download.
Yeah, I face tanked a lot of the damage, but I did about 700 damage in one mission.
I have
realistic
to wait.
weapons velocity, also the mod also known as who the fuck needs a
Yes,
Gauss
Martin.
rifle?
Guys,
Click alarms.
all fucking stop. Should I be concerned that the Sector 2 hour south is no longer Capellan space?
Who Blue.
Wait, what year is it?
3030.
St. Ives. St. Ives.
All right.
No,
All right,
yeah,
the St. Ives
yeah, St.
Compact.
Ives.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that goes downhill in the FedCom Civil War. Oh God.
That goes downhill. Yeah.
Oh fucking
The St.
God.
Ives Compact, also known as oh no.
Uh.
Also, you can see I
oh.
see the fourth succession war has occurred.
Yes.
House Davian and House Davian has consumed a solid chunk of Liao territory, and there's a strange clump of the St. Ives Compact just in two different locations because
Yeah. Right.
politics be that way.
Yeah. Right. No. Okay. So yes. Hans Victor's Davian married his wife and then declared war on everyone at the reception. Welcome to the Fourth Succession War.
Well, just the Capellans. He only declared war on the Capellans. House Merrick just decided it was a great time to join in.
It's Free World's League.
House Merrick just like ooh territory.
You have failed to account for
something,
0.7
literally
tons.
anything that might distract the Endurians from the fact that and then the other 12 different factions that make up the Free Worlds League from the fact that they all hate each other's guts.
And then
External
the Combine...
conflict is literally the only thing keeping the Free Worlds League from fracturing into a bunch of different warring nation states.
Yeah.
Goon, you scrolled right past it. It's above Tartan.
Well, he's talking to... It's Martin. What?
No,
Who the
you.
fuck are you talking to?
What am I talking
Goon.
about? What?
You scrolled past the correct paint job. It's above Tartan.
Well, sure, but I have my paint job here. As Martin puts it, the incredibly loud paint job, because, no. My uncle got me into BattleTech, and so every time I play this fucking game and I have an Atlas, yes, this is it. What must be done is it's already foregone.
So, are you done with your changings?
Yes, the outfitting is done, but yeah, I can't set weapon groups or anything like that. So we don't have it has a lack of alpha damage, but we have continuous DPM and range. That's what our Atlas has.
Right, well, in that case, we can head to Bora, where there's a high reward contract.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
That was a lot of notifications.
Yeah, let's...
And reminder, we are closing in on fucking 20 years since the start of campaign, and we have done fuck all in the story.
As usual.
Revenge takes a long, long fucking time.
So why does the King Crab only have one Gauss rifle?
Because we only had one Gauss
We only
rifle
had
on
one
hand.
Gauss rifle.
Oof.
Yeah, that's getting... as soon as we have I get our hands on another Gauss rifle, it's going in there, and that will be a perfectly fine machine.
You know, let's do the House Merrick mission first. That way we can try and get in their good graces before we immediately turn on them by going with Davian because they can pay me more.
Yeah, can we check the market?
Wait, no, what am I doing? No,
And the
no.
LB10s?
It's got to be disgustingly bright
We're
and
in
loud.
it's 30-30, so we're still probably not going to see LB10s outside of rare weapons, especially not in conflict zones.
Tino, since you played
We
it and have...
still need a number 4 for our second lance, though.
All right, Mr. Harvest, me and Martin kind of know where, what nations are actual nations in TNO and which ones are just standing there, just waiting for content. So yeah, go ahead. Also, if anyone has any, questions and, is wondering about this incredibly loud, camouflage that I have here, my uncle had a guitar painted like this, and it was olive drab, dark green with bright, like, ketchup red and bright yellow, unthinned fucking paint tiger stripe. It was memorable because, good lord, it was so egregious.
Now, what do you guys think? Money or actually try and get some salvage?
Well, I have everything I need. I have 2 assault mechs. Money. Loads E money.
Let's do money, then we'll go for salvage.
Let's do what?
Do money, then we'll worry. Then we'll do a salvage one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, do some money, maybe make a salvage run to kind of look around, but bring up money because we need to go on another adventure for rare parts.
I need to go on an adventure for stopping.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yes,
Hey,
June,
Captain
show the
Whittington.
boys and show the boys and girls your
Let's see.
suit.
Hi. I am horrifying, and I also didn't thin my paints.
Thin your pain!
You also did. I hope you didn't thin your neck because you're wearing a fucking lead trash can on your head.
I have again, as I told Martin, just like an image of the Middle Eastern, newscasts. I am wearing the cuck suit, yes, but this man points at Hathaway's Flash being a Netflix exclusive right now. That man truly wears the cuck suit. By Allah, that man is the cuck.
But inshallah, he has been cocked.
Again, I have an atlas. I'll walk it off.
He'll walk off the Age of War Neuro helmet that's probably the only thing keeping you alive when that Gauss rifle round comes through the fucking cockpit.
Alright. There we go, ready up. I see my Centurion has not been tarnished. Very good.
Yes.
The mech that you start the campaign with.
All right. Also, I didn't
Still
do my
going
weapon groups.
strong.
But okay, so I am.
I missed the mod that makes the friendly forces you get in these missions not fucking be like red structure, so they actually can contribute.
So this means your atlas is in dazzle paint. Actually, in a way, yes, it is using disruptive camouflage because it is kind of hard to look at.
And you know what? Disruptive camouflage actually works in BattleTech because
No, Gun, I don't think that's what it's supposed to mean by it can't be looked at. It's hard to look at.
Well, that's the thing, though. That's what that effect when you look at it, your eyes kind of go, "What the fuck?" That's what dazzle is supposed to do. So that is actually
No,
working.
it doesn't dazzle. It repulses.
Yes.
Have you tried the night vision?
N is night vision.
Oh. Also, this game actually has fairly competent mod support. It's just that there was a major update, and almost none of that shit works.
Yeah.
There's
So
a major update and it broke fucking everything.
Because the fucking development tools are, as Sydney can attest, absolutely hellish to use.
Unreal 4 has bad development tools, right?
Yikes.
Especially because Unreal 4's development tools, unlike CryEngine, can't handle binarized files. So it has to have a copy of the whole ass game files, uncompressed, unbinarized in its directory to do anything with.
Ah. So basically what I'm hearing is you
So
need...
it's like 120 gigs. It takes literally an hour and a half to load before you can do anything. And if you have one dependency fucked up and don't have the files for that dependency, it will crash every time you try and make an edit, even if the thing that even if the thing doesn't actually require that dependency, it just happened to be loaded or named a certain way.
Alright, moving to mech contacts.
And of course the fucking hills in the way. Damn it.
Yes, I heard about Italy banning communism. I mean, I'm not sure it's gonna. I'm not sure it's gonna do anything, but okay. It's not really a surprise though because Gladio.
I remember Operation Gladio.
Gladio, where it's like the CIA, just kind of gives Italy everything it needs to just make communism a bad idea. And then do also fun things like allegedly shooting down a civilian airliner trying to kill the prime minister of fucking Libya. See, hey, this has explosive residue.
Massacre.
Yeah, this has explosive residue that is vindicative of a Sidewinder missile on this wreckage. Italy, what do you have to say about this? Dead silence.
If we don't move, they won't realize it was us.
And then apparently, additionally, they killed the pilots responsible in an air show accident in quotations. That's a wild fucking conspiracy.
There's a lot of conspiracy theories.
Look.
Stop moving so much, Manticore.
The worst part is we know we know now because of information being released after years of it being big
Detail north.
that some really fucked up shit has gone
Igor,
on.
are you okay?
He is, he's just dabbing, bro. He's just vibing over there.
Target acquired.
Wait, why am I falling? Oh god.
Wow, Jesus Christ, the trajectory of that fucking warrior. Whoa! Whoa, warrior! Whoa!
Whoa!
The helicopters do not work like that!
Right.
Additional hostiles have been discovered.
Alright, I killed the Leopard 2A4. It's time for me to leave.
Alright, and I forget how solid shot autocannons are a questionable idea against anything that's at,
Goon, can you ask Martin if Lieutenant Lesser's first name is Mo by any chance? I think that's lost to time because Martin.
Quick draw.
We only find out.
I think that's
about
just
the
implied.
Left columns, 2 quick draws.
Right, we got a whatchamacallit, we got a light mech approaching from the east, but I'm moving to intercept the quick drop.
that part isn't still alive. No,
Bombing the quick draw.
rude, illegal.
Focus the
There we
big
go.
mech. Remove big mech. We only big mech. And here's where my standoff capability comes into play.
Alright,
And
time
it
to
ain't now.
flash your crew member.
Well, he's dead.
Target quick draw.
Oh, another quick draw.
Yep. Well, I hope he didn't want to salvage that quick truck. He just went critical.
We're good. Well,
So
well,
first
It
line,
is a
getting
quick
salvaged.
draw.
there we go. Okay. One's a little hot firing all those weapons, but no, okay, this works.
For further hostiles.
Alright, there might be some contacts, southeast. I am... Yep, there they are.
Yep.
New target
Whole ass lance.
Quick draw, blackjack, vindicator.
And there goes our buddy.
Enemy forces are getting too
He was standing right in front of a lance that spawned. What a shame.
them away from us.
Yeah.
Satellite images from
Italy has made it illegal to sue the government, criticize politicians, and whistleblow on corruption or illegal activities. As a hanger-on, bribery is now legal, and indirectly a change in criminal law made the mob legal. Yeah, that's not very good.
That just sounds like standard issue Italian
yeah.
bullshit. Like,
Yeah, that just sounds like standard issue Italians.
target acquired.
I mean, is it bad? Probably. Is it standard issue Italian shenanigans? Nah.
Yeah, shut down again.
Yeah.
Poor Italy.
Banning communism is like one step forward, and then all this shit is like 3 steps back, but Italy.
Italy.
Blackjack down.
well done.
Look. This is the people that gave you Rome. Okay.
I really don't see it.
Roma and the...
I don't see.
Italy hasn't been the people that gave us Rome for a long, long time.
Looks at Red Saber. I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm not seeing Italian here.
Roma in Vista. Oh shit, the Shulka thinks he can fuck me up.
The mob will run Italy better than the politicians. Well,
Probably.
looks at Mussolini. Yeah, no, they did a pretty good job there. They basically made Sicily inoperable.
That's not exactly a high
Oh,
bar.
Keep base above 20%. Keep base health above 40%. We did that though.
It didn't take any damage at all, so I guess it was still at 0 because it never
No, it took 95. It was down. It was at 95% health.
What, did we not get our bonus pay?
No,
It
we
wa-
didn't.
Merrick!
No,
Well-
no, bombs away. Fuck the Merricks.
Is it time for
I,
the Gorman Grudge?
It's time to burn the Free Worlds League.
Sydney.
All right, well, guys, now we know we're...
Sydney, is it time to declare a public fatwa against House Merrick?
Inshallah, they will taste my steel.
Yes, so this may be a horribly doomed line of thinking, but I guess we're supporting the fucking St. Ives Compact, guys.
Look, I just wanted to be friends with House Steiner and House Davian.
Casual
After that can burn.
reminder that MechWarrior 5 Mercs actually had this shit actually happen, and the Capellans bombed a peace talk.
Compelling things.
They instead of actually delivering a diplomat, they had a limousine with a bomb in it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's something
no,
that
that-
happened in the lore too.
Yeah.
I took no fucking damage whatsoever.
I got a little dinged. I think.
Remember,
Actually, yeah, let me look.
don't
let me
don't
look.
don't trust Capella. Capella is asshole.
Yes.
Not trust Liao. Liao is asshole.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not running out of ammunition, but I am running low on ammunition, which is.
Basically the same thing.
I mean, I get down. I have a ton and a half of ammo for. I have 60 shells for the AC-20, and I run down, or AC-10. I run down to like 16 by the end of a contract usually. So.
Also, funny enough, actually in
So if you get a longer contract, you're fucked.
in the
Yeah.
MechWarrior 4 games, in the MechWarrior 4, like Vengeance and Black Knight Mercenaries, this was actually a camouflage. It was called Warpaint. It wasn't this disgusting, but it was actually a camouflage pattern.
I like how even you admit it's disgusting.
It's disgusting, but it's for a good memory. So
It still
yes.
saddens me that my Marauder
I could
doesn't
use
show
some
up
good
properly
memories
on
right
anyone
now.
else's streams.
Yeah.
Casual casually fond memories of, going into my uncle's room and him, like having a full tower PC with a brand new graphics card that came with Battlefield 1942 and wondering, ooh, what's this? Ah.
That is a good memory.
Ah, yes, pursued by a memory.
Anyway, fucking. No. See, I wish I could have some good memories right now, because my brain goblins are like, no, it's bad memory time.
You doing okay over there, Sydney?
No,
Matt
I was a
Wheaton,
volunteer
the Deviants-
firefighter for over a year and did rescue. What do you think?
Matt Wheaton, the answer is Davians because Davians.
Right, okay.
What was the question?
What's the question?
Let's see.
Favorite BattleTech Noble House.
Noble
and why?
House and
the
why?
answer is Davians.
Yes, Davians, because they're the...
Technically,
Free Russell Hog Republic.
let's go. Let's
It
talk.
might not have
Davians.
lasted a long time, but they had a good time.
The Rossland Republic also wasn't the Noble House. They
Right.
also weren't the Noble House.
The Davians are... They're the Ultramarines of,
Also,
the MechWarrior universe, but
assuming House Cameron isn't allowed for consideration for obvious reasons because they are the only answer. I'm actually a fan of House Calderon, the noble house
What?
in charge of the Taurian Concordat.
all of my fucking weapon groups got reset. Thank you, video game.
Which house was it that's
You
fucking...
hit the arrow keys and right control. To
Yeah.
oh, you're
No, yeah, I know. That's a simple control, but I guess I have to do that. I have to lock that in the menu because I did it on the fly because I forgot to do it the first time. But apparently, you need to actually set that or it never saves.
Rage. Which house were the Periphery Vikings?
Periphery Vikings was the Yarn Folk. I don't think they were a house though.
Yeah.
There's Marian Hegemony, which is basically what if Caesar's Legion was a noble house in BattleTech?
I do like the Marian hegemony. I do have to
Yeah.
admit, I'm a sucker.
That's,
for, I'm a
But yeah, no,
sucker for
I like
okay?
the Taurian. I like the Taurian Concordat because they are they're just space Texas, and
Yes.
they are basically the only time that's they're used by the writers as a way to make us remember that House Davian can in fact do bad things as well, and
Yes.
keeps them from being absolute Marty stew.
Yes,
Truckers.
House
usually
Davian
do
has
bad
good
things
PR.
Repellent, which is a good thing.
Yes.
Mar-
Yeah, the Capellans and also the Curatanans. We say Curatanans in this
Curatana.
house. Yes, and the Curatanans are kind of a free space.
Partisan heavy tank. I'm engaging at range.
Launching LRMs at the spider. I'm only gonna get LRM hits.
Oh, he's just going down in like 30 seconds. He has no armor.
Alright.
That is most of his arm. And the man is dead.
Oh god, there's another partisan heavy tank. That's the AC5 variant. I do not like that. I am not a fan.
I'm
What?
right with you, Ray.
What is the
Yeah,
worst thing the
there we
Davians
go.
did that rivals Kantari's 4? Oh right, Kantari's Massacre. Oh, that's a fun time. That's why snakes aren't people.
If I remember correctly, the day during one of the, I think the first or second Succession War, the Davians got a bit nuke-happy along the Taurian border.
Ooh. Yeah, well, the first war was kind of, everyone went mad and nuked everyone back to the Stone Age, and then they went, oh wait, everyone who knew how to fix this is dead. Ooh. But yeah, so Martin, you remember the campaign for MechWarrior 4 Vengeance?
Yeah.
That happened actually beforehand as well, but it was the Caretians, not Steiner. Same general idea, much more genocide.
Explain, because it's been a long time since I watched that series.
Okay, so basically, the Kantari's massacre was House Karita, invaded, Kantares, and then the Kantares militia killed the Caretian commander, and in a fit of rage, the second in command declared, "Kill everybody."
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, it was kind of a bad time.
That's just standard practice for the Koreans when dealing with civilian rebels, though.
That's several million people dead.
Yeah.
So, MechWarrior 4 Vengeance, sad story. That planet is cursed, though.
Yeah, remember, standard practice for House Karita when dealing with protesters is application of 50 cal directly to the face from a battle master.
Yes, very wise. Much honorable.
Yeah.
Igor's.
Engaging a spider to our north, or southwest. Wait, get the fuck back here! You get back into visual range so I can punt you across the map.
Jesus Christ, and Igor just took 2 ERPPCs to the face.
Come back here, spider. I have enough Moimer to fucking hurl you into orbit. I can barely see the man, but I will hit the man.
Yeah, he's inside poking range for the LB-10, but I'm never gonna hit him at fucking.
Yeah, because he's
1,300 meters.
Oh, that is the hot switch. That's the hot switch. And that's what the LB5 is for, or rather the AC5. And the man is dead.
Alright.
This thing gets fucking toasty.
Yeah, welcome to Succession. Welcome to the Succession Wars. How sweaty are ya?
I mean, you forget that my tabletop character, I made it canon that he's just going into the mech wearing a fucking polka dot undies and a fucking
right
plate carrier.
You want to stick around and get some more kills? Or
I've got ammo and armor still, for as long as I don't get too many more hits in my left torso.
Out of LRMs, but I can still use the PPC.
I am totally fine. My armor is just yellow. Oh no. But yes, so thank you, Save the Czar. 57 million killed on Kantares.
Whoa, hello.
Yike.
What was that?
Was what?
What did I just hear about? The Kantares massacre.
Off my 3 o'clock, so somewhere to the south.
Yeah, Succession Wars, aka nothing personal, kid. Nukes all of your factories.
Target acquired.
Comstar be like, that's a nice engineer you have there. Sure would be a shame if someone were to assassinate them.
Yeah, so if you were actually playing to be on the good timeline, kinda sorta, you would've left with fucking Kerensky before any of this shit went down, or you would've died.
You become a planner.
You just kind of... Yeah, that's kind of the downside there.
Just be one of the people that stays at the fucking, what was the Pentagon world, yeah.
Yeah, and then get genocided by the clans when they come back, because
tell Nicholas
fucking Andre... Because Nicholas is a fucking genocidal maniac.
Tell Nick to fuck off. Hey,
but
Nick
yeah, no,
Kerensky, fuck you.
Casual reminder that over the what 300, 400 years of the first 3 Succession Wars happened, Comstar spent basically all of that time finding any engine, destroying like any library that contained SLDF knowledge, and finding any engineers and scientists who knew how to build or maintain it, and either recruiting or executing them.
Ah, yes, Space AT&T cleans house.
Because they wanted to keep the great houses, and they also aggressively sabotaged any negotiations the great houses may have attempted for peace. Because that's why the Second Succession War kicked off. The Lyrans were making an attempt to get the great houses to stop fighting.
Nah, man, I need more
So,
monopolies.
Yeah, so fucking Rom went and said, we can't have that, and let's engineer a war. Hey, Kurita, the Steiners said something bad about your honor. Go nuke them.
Yeah, you said they said your mom was
Sent the
fat.
Scout Lance and
Yes.
well, we all know what happens when Steiners
Much
send
recon.
Yeah.
Recon and
Flower.
force.
Remember, Comstar did everything wrong.
Right.
Look,
Okay.
now, the question
Also,
is,
Hyperdeath, which
why
particular
did
fucked up
Comstar
thing?
do everything wrong?
So that they could keep a technological monopoly over the entire inner sphere and never risk any of the great houses gaining the seat of the Star League and recreate and bringing peace and stability back to the galaxy, because it would upset their virtual monopoly on basically the entirety of the SLDF. Of the
Ow!
inner sphere's technology.
Ow! What the fuck? Ah!
But why did Jerome Blake set Comstar on that path?
Because if he turned it into a technical religious order, then people would treat it as a religious order, and with all of the horrors that come with that.
Oh, hey, there's an assassin. Let's fix his back problems.
And what happened when it became
Zap.
a techno-religious order?
Medium fries.
Jihad.
Hey,
Yeah,
boy,
actual
partisan.
jihad.
Inshallah.
Absolutely haram. Nuclear war. Nuclear war on
Yeah.
Terra now.
Alright, well, as per usual, an EC2 partisan existed. My armor is now considerably less on me than it was before.
The AC-2 Partisan, one of my
Hey, guys.
favorite air defense vehicles.
Yes.
My dinner's ready, so we can wrap this up in a couple
Right.
a wave or two.
Yeah, your side torso armor's starting to look pretty,
Let's get the 200,000
How do you
C-bills and
actually
then
see
call
what
it a
other
day.
people's torso armor is?
You could look at them and hit Q.
Quebec.
It
Oh.
targets
Oh.
friendlies.
that,
Ow! I
was
need
one.
that!
that was one, I'm sorry. They're right under each other.
Where's Martin? Martin's over there. Martin's doing perfectly fine.
Yeah, Martin.
Yeah,
I like how
fine.
the two assault mechs in our lance have barely taken any damage.
Yes, because I can barely get near anybody. I had a bunch of Igors just appear above me 5 seconds ago, though.
Same.
Yeah. I see the whatever update it was that caused me to have to reinstall the entire game hasn't fixed my LB10 barrel teleporting into my elbow every time I pull the trigger.
Why would it?
But yeah, Hyperdeath, which horrible thing are you mentioning? There are many reasons for many of the horrible things in the Battletech universe. Most of it's fucking nobles.
Clear to board at Met Bay number 1.
Well, I guess we're going.
Yeah,
Alright.
the call in that more enemies were coming came too late.
Oh well.
Now, fair
I
enough.
thought it bugged out.
Fair enough.
Alright. I'm gonna grab my food. I'll try and eat quickly, so just run a mission without me.
Got it.
All right.
Okay, so 44 viewers. Well, we're having an interesting night, huh, folks? Remember, it's worth it for $1, and that's it.
I'd buy that for $1.
I am still just tickled by the fact that I, in a 50-tonner, am pulling in top damage in a lance as heavy as this.
Well, I'm on, frankly, long-range support because the AC-20 isn't really fantastic. If I had a Gauss, I'd be a little bit more in there, but yeah, Assault Brawling is kind of difficult. I can probably get it to work with energy boats. That's probably more successful than most of the autocannon stuff, but I did some testing. There is no mech that can mount more than 2 Gauss, and 2 Gauss is kind of the wall for effectiveness. You could probably get it higher with, energy weapons, but then you gotta worry about heat.
Oh, you gotta worry about heat with the AC-20 too.
Yeah, the AC-20 is, it's kind of just garbage in the game. They kind of, it's over-nerfed, not because of the stats, but the recoil and the lack of fucking convergence. It's a horrifying bitch to use. Like, the King Crab is basically
You slap on
unusable.
RWV, right? You slap on realistic weapon velocities, and it's like, oh shit, I see why they did this.
Yes, I'd like that mod because that sounds like it makes the King Crab as lethal as the King Crab is. The problem with the King Crab is not it's not that it has any glaring flaws. It's that it will run out of ammo eventually. That's the only flaw with the King Crab.
It really do be, because it's got an LRM launcher, it has large lasers, it has a fucking, it has AC-20s, it has a second entire fucking seat for company command.
Doug asked me to make a
it has
change on
kitchenette.
the Marauder real quick while he's gone. He wants an extra heat sink, so I'm just gonna do that real fast.
Right.
Right.
I just need repairs. I'm good. Also,
Do you have
It
any need
has-
for a rank 3 AC2 BF?
no.
No, I don't think so.
And like,
If it was an AC5, that'd be a different story, but it's not.
the best thing about the king crab is you can just kind of roll up and park it as an RV that can just absolutely ass blast anything that gets near it and command a whole battlefield from it. Right?
I
Like, just
remember the
command
king crab.
multiple
The king
lances
crab was
from your king crab.
designed. The king crab was designed as essentially. It was essentially designed to do what the urban mech does, but on excessive levels of drugs. You park it in a city, and you say, "Ha ha ha! You can't come here."
I'm gonna give you the clamps. Snap.
Snip snap, give him the
Yeah.
clamp.
So
boy.
the problem is the king crab can in fact mount two AC-20s. The only problem is the king crab is
I
considerably
get the repair, but
the king crab is considerably less lethal because the AC-20s are obnoxiously difficult to use, and also it's made of cockpit.
yeah.
As we found out.
What's the fucking velocity that they gave an AC-20 here? We're gonna look at the tier 3.
It's like
400
meters a second.
440 meters a second. 400 meters a second for a tier 1. Okay. That's atrocious. Let me go double check at MechWarrior Online.
Yeah, so that needs to be
It's,
also what did I do to
it's
this
500 in MWO.
What did I do to this atlas? I have made it family heritage. Yes, I have made it. This is my family colors here because my uncle, who was responsible for getting me into BattleTech and MechWarrior, had a guitar that was painted exactly like this.
The AC-20 in MechWarrior Online has a muzzle velocity of 900 meters a second.
Versus like what, 700 here? 600?
Versus 400.
Oh God! What the fuck did you do? Yeah, it's over nerf. Fuck
Yeah.
you. It's over
And-
nerf.
Launcher.
And
Yeah.
no, it was. I think it was like 700 back before. The community has been doing a lot of balance patching in MechWarrior Online, and one of the things they did to make standard IS autocannons more competitive against the ultras and the LBs is buffing their velocities. I think that they gave
ready
like
for us to
200
do, by the
meters
way?
a second
It used
on the
it used to be 600.
AC-20.
It used to be.
Yeah, I think it used to be
615.
650. 650.
I'm ready.
But,
my mechs are
yeah.
repaired.
Because
I'm
we're
good.
gonna go to border work, then we're gonna
Even-
go to Masterton.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start leaning towards Steiner territory again.
Yeah, we're gonna go on a we're gonna go on a cruise through Steiner territory and maybe pick up some rare mechs and some parts.
650, even 650 or 700 versus 400 is just holy shit.
Yeah, no, it's clear that with the slot restrictions, they capped Gauss rifles, and with the ergonomics of the AC-20, they specifically went, we need to make this kind of impractical to use for boating. So they clearly took a hammer right to it. So that makes me sad, but we can get around this. But yeah, no, mods. Yes, mods, please. Make them not fucking shit. Thank you.
Yeah, there are mods to make them not shit. They're just not updated, and we'd have to. There's actually no. Well, actually no. We just need to wait for MercTech to get updated, and then we can just use that and only that because MercTech is fucking amazing.
Is the map dynamic? I think it's like a biome.
It's dynamic in that as the timeline advances, factions will appear or disappear, but it's not it's not dynamic in that like if you do a lot of contracts for House Davian in a Capellan system, they'll claim that system.
Right? Yeah. What? What do we get?
Oh, shit. Yes!
Oh.
Let's go!
Yes, good. So this is Martin streams.
Grab them,
We
Grab
cannot
them.
we cannot see the shop, but Martin
Grab
can
them
since he's the
both.
host. So this is
Ooh, grab them both.
Grab them both.
well we
They're
got,
expensive, but they're still fucking worth it.
yeah right.
Let's put for the time being. Let's put the other shotgun
laser?
LB.
Not really.
No, let's get one because we have one.
Yeah.
That way we can like mount them on something. Yeah, grab some extra LB-10 ammo. We're gonna need it.
Right, and also, so yeah, as I was saying, my uncle had a guitar painted like this, and also additionally, this was also a camouflage pattern in MechWarrior 4. So this is not technically out of the bounds, but yes, I know it's particularly garish. And no, my uncle did not thin his paints at all.
Do you think it would be feasible to swap the UAC-5 for the LB-10 slug and drop the medium lasers?
Let's see.
Managing
Ton and a
a
half
third
of
weapon-
ammunition just for. You'd have to give a couple of heat sinks, but
Without the medium lasers, you're not building.
Yeah.
a cheat.
without the medium lasers, you shouldn't be building up that much heat. And you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 16 single heat sinks. That's enough to cover the heat from the large lasers, at least, or at least if we were on tabletop, it would.
Frankly, if I could cram if I could cram another LRM launcher, I wouldn't even have the ballistics weapon in this atlas.
Do you want the spread or the slug?
I think you said the slug's better, isn't it?
I mean, it depends on what you want. The spread is easier to hit with on like moving targets at range, but the slug is, it's better than an AC-10.
So my thinking is, I'm mostly using the large lasers for picking off helicopters and ranged contact, which is why I want to get ER large lasers. I just haven't seen any.
Yes, we have.
You're gonna want double heat sinks for ER large lasers.
This is what cruising Steiner space is going to be for. We need to get enough money
if I
for
have
that.
the large lasers for ranged engagements, I could use the shotgun up close, just because I am brawling a fair amount with this thing.
There is a multiple mission for House Davian.
I think we can handle multiple missions, yeah?
I mean,
How many mechs do you have?
It's up to you, basically. There's no real difference in terms of, like, like rate of fire or damage or anything like that.
But
or heat.
there is
It's
a difference
just,
in the spread of
Yeah.
the
it just,
damage.
the
Do you want all on
slug
one component,
fires
or
a
spread
single
across half
bullet.
the mech?
The slug fires a single bullet. The spread has the tier 3 spread cluster shells have a spread of 6 meters at 350 meters. So it's pretty ineffective for anything other than sandpapering out past like 100, 200 meters.
Yeah, that.
I'd say the slug.
Yeah,
Alright.
Whatchamacallit, the LBX is
we'll
purely
put
for
the-
just kind of bothering things at range and not
We'll
actually
put the
really hitting
slug
anyone.
on the Marauder, and then let's put the other spread one on the King Crab for the time being.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
Double shotgun it?
it'll
Yeah,
work.
double shotgun, because one shotgun and one Gauss rifle is.
It's a comedy act for right now. It's going to be replaced, but yeah, it's better to keep the Gauss rifle in the back room, I suppose.
Yeah.
We'll
But
buy
also
another
take
one.
an extra ton of ammunition for that
Yeah.
Artemis LRM-15 or RM-20.
Yeah, so yeah, you could just
And now you have shotguns, which are actually
Yeah.
pretty.
And
They are. The damage spread and the fact that they're crit seeking means that you can crit out components that you wouldn't necessarily.
Yeah.
With.
And
other
we can even
and unlike
we can even put in a large laser.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
whatchamacallit, we'll see how it runs, but I wouldn't want to put the large laser in there. I'd like to get other things, but well, we'll see how it
Well, I
runs.
mean, well, you have two for right now. You have enough heat sink. I think you have enough heat sink for 2 LBs and an LRM-20.
Yeah, but
and you're maxed out on armor. You're functionally maxed on armor.
Yeah.
And you have enough. You have 5 tons free with enough ammo to actually operate the damn thing.
Yeah, whatchamacallit.
So. What else are you gonna? What else am I gonna put? Or are you gonna put on here? It's not like we have command consoles or targeting computers or anything fun like that.
Unfortunately, no. But yeah, whatchamacallit, the thing was it's I don't know. I feel like I put a lot of heat sinks. Well, 13 and 11. Actually, yeah, no, that'll be probably fine. It's 1.
You have 5 heat sinks, external.
Yeah, so it's that. Yeah, no, I'm firing 2 large pulse
if you-
lasers on the Atlas, and it's kind of running a little bit hot with it firing both of those and the LRM on near continuous.
All right, we good to go?
Actually, no. Okay, we already have the tier 4 large lasers in the Marauders.
I'm
We
not
are.
gonna be too long eating, but
We're gonna go do another contract and we'll save that multiple contract until you get back.
okay.
Seems good.
I found another.
I'm going to take the Marauder out for a spin
Customeric.
and just see how it plays.
Not
with the large
America.
lasers and the.
Fuck.
I trust you with a rig, so.
Yeah, I'm.
Shitballs. Davian.
Yes, Davin. Yes.
I know how to spread damage in a Marauder and MechWarrior Online. I should be fine.
Like,
It's only like my second or third most played heavy mech.
it's my
the
most played mech overall.
It's only my like second or third most played heavy mech because it wasn't in the game when the Orion was added.
No, unfortunately,
And the
battle
Thunderbolt.
mechs. Unfortunately, Mr. Harvest, battle mechs are not powered by doggy style. No, we're not there yet. That's super clanner, fully automated space gay communism.
Isn't that just Darling in the Franks?
Yes, that's exactly what that is.
Hello, AC-10 BF, rank 4.
Ooh.
Ooh.
2 of them.
Ooh, spicy meatball.
If I wasn't using, okay. So, so should I take one of those burst fire AC-10s and put? So right now I've got an LB-10 slug, 2 medium lasers, and a Artemis LRM-10, all of them tier 3. We have a tier 5 LRM-10 stream. Would it be better to take off the LB-10 and the Artemis LRM-10 and put that tier 5 LRM and the tier 4 burst fire AC-10 on?
I don't know. It depends on usability here, because I feel like all the autocannons are roughly doing about the same damage. The lighter caliber burst fires are a little bit better.
I would lose a fair amount of velocity going down to a normal AC-10 is my main concern, because the LB-10 slug has almost 900 meters a second velocity.
Damn.
Which is still nothing compared to the standard AC-10 velocity in MechWarrior Online, but...
I'm not quite sure why they changed all this shit, but oh well.
I don't know.
Again, I feel like these are more aggressive balance passes than you would than you have in MWO, which is weird. Because this is a PvE only game with no competitive multiplayer whatsoever. Why are you taking the balance hammer to this so hard? What did I get it, third/fourth succession war era.
This isn't even really balance. It's literally just beating autocannons into the dirt for no reason when they're already one of the... Like, I love autocannons, but they are I wouldn't say objectively, but they are arguably one of the less efficient weapons in the game as far as tonnage and damage output goes.
You have to try hard and build builds specifically around them, and also we don't have things like LBX fucking 20s, so it's not like I'm getting my fucking haha Solaris builds.
You're not getting your meme shotgun.
Yes.
And you also can't really put, you're very limited in what ballistics can go where. So
yeah.
Builds that are eminently possible in this era, like a Gauss rifle and a Marauder,
nope.
You have to find the hero mech to do, which I still want that.
It makes the variants more important, however, it's just overly restrictive because there are a lot of mechs that should be able to do things to make them competitive, but they wind up not being able to do it. So basically, it's crippling everyone to make some people... It's really... It would be either or, really. It would be total number of slots...
It's not like the... It's not... They do this, but they also heavily restrict the variants you can get access to because of... you're restricted to MWO variants only. So if you want an all-energy Marauder...
Fucking guns or what?
No, I don't think we have anything to use them. We have LB-10 slugs right now.
I could upgrade... I could upgrade, but yeah, it's not really all that worth it. So yeah, Axeman or Hatchetman, Tazarin.
Wait, let's say you wanted to run an all-energy Marauder. There's a variant of the Marauder that exists in this era that does that. You want to replace the ballistic shoulder with an energy shoulder, but it's not in MechWarrior. But only the Lost Tech version is in MechWarrior Online.
Should I keep the AI in the Marauder or?
I'm taking the Marauder this time.
You don't give the AI anything valuable.
Yeah, don't give the AI my Centurion, please.
Put it in Calliope. No one's touched her in ages.
Yes.
Yeah.
You fucking hold your tongue, motherfucker.
Oh no.
You don't talk about my Calliope that way.
Oh no.
She's a good mech, Martin, but when was the last time?
I really should have kept the... I should have kept the Jaeger and named it Calliope too.
Oh no, it's a waifu contest. Oh no.
So... Yeah, 183 matches in the MAD 3R and MWO.
Yeah.
Also, to have said it, no, I didn't name her after the VTuber. It's Sherman Paint with fucking MLRS. It's a Sherman Calliope.
This one is, yes, this one is cleanly apparent if you look at it with your special eyes. It is not, in fact, a rapping weeb.
That being said, that would be an acceptable person to name a mech after.
Well, honestly, you'd look more in the Atlas for that department, but I have my family heritage. If I want to be edgy, we can be edgy.
No,
I can just pull out the black and green paint. We're fucking flying.
No, Nick, you know what your Atlas looks like?
What?
Yeah, and I know you've probably seen this because it was in every Queen's Corner store. The fucking zebra gum.
Zebra gum. Yes. Yes, but I don't think I've seen, like, whatchamacallit, I don't know. I know the color. I know it exists, but I think I've got used to seeing another fucking color of that zebra gun.
You know what I'm talking about. Though.
Yes, I think I do.
I'm also
fucking zebra gum.
I'm perpetually disappointed that if the Marauder looks like how I want it for me, It's the standard paint job for everyone else.
What? Okay, hang on. Let me see. Let me try something here. What is the paint job? What was? Did you just switch the switch the switch the white and blue?
Let me apply it. You might see
Martin
it.
has it saved, so you might see it.
Yeah, so I see the Captain America over there. Is that the intended one?
No. There it
Martin,
is.
You looking evil? All right, hang on.
Oh, it's that one. Well, okay,
It's
so
okay. It's not showing up for me, but let me just hang on. Pull it up. Pull it up again. I know how to get it to fucking show up for me. Pull
No,
it up on your
well,
stream so I can see the color codes.
it looks like that for Martin.
No, Martin, the color codes.
Oh.
Pull up the paint scheme for it so I can. Just...
Frankly, it might refresh
Okay.
if Doug just Ancient, if you just unequip it and re-equip it. Since it's the host overrides everyone.
Just all the Fs for the first one.
Is there a Marauder with
four
shields?
si-
Ha!
465 FAE
I got that joke.
and tertiary's unchanged. Apply.
There we go.
I can
That's
see
a
it
good
now.
fucking paint job.
Yeah.
That's a nice paint job. All right,
All right. You ready to deploy?
I'm ready.
Yep.
Marauder Shields. Reminder, Marauder Shields only wanted to save you from the terrible ending. And you shot him in the head, you asshole. I bet you killed Morden, too.
You monster.
I bet you shot Morden in the back, you absolute fucking monster.
Hostile forces have broken.
Alright, I'm gonna have to get used to this thing having the autocannon on primary fire, not the lasers.
Undergoing repair have been activated to assist.
That's
But we will be on point to defend this
It-
position.
that's one of those BattleTech things where I can't change it. If you have to go to Industrial Center to change it. My brain is just wired. Click is for boob.
Yeah.
Yep, I forgot
because of the way I build mechs, Fire Group 1 is almost with the exception of like my Marauder and MWO, left mouse button, Group 1 is almost always my mech's medium lasers.
Target acquired.
See, for me, it's the main show. But I'm also one of those people where I don't like having more than 2 types of weapons on a mech because it just becomes way too much to worry about in close combat.
Generally, what I have is medium lasers are on 1 because if I'm like running hot and spamming the fire button, those are the ones that I don't really have to worry about, anything. 'Cause they're just medium lasers.
Yeah.
I'll have my main show on 2. And then whatever backup I have, usually like something like an SRM or some shit like that, or an MRM on 3. The only the primary exemption to this is my Marauder, where I have my large pulse lasers on 1, my Gauss rifle on 2, and my medium lasers on 3 because I rarely use them.
Yeah.
Orion.
Orion.
Oh fuck! That's
Orion.
Orion Kilo.
Leg him.
Oh, that's a
Leg
good
him.
one.
Leg him. Leg him. Oh, look, he's in Merrick. Leg
We
him.
don't have enough shares though. Don't LRM it. Don't LRM it.
I am approaching with the hacksaws.
Fucking line of fire.
I am going to remove his thighs.
we all return to monkey when Orion.
I
shows
am
up.
going in with the knife.
Big, if you want to hear just Igor fucking mech loadout or weapon bindings for Bunny Bar, the 662 Annihilator, 1 is for left mouse. The first firing group, left mouse button, is for the left side of the mech. Right mouse button is for the right
Oh
side.
no!
Of the mech. 3 is just for just the arms, and 4 is for just the left arms, and 4 is for just the right arms.
I'm in your shadow.
There is no button to fire all of them at once.
Captain
Yeah.
Macmillan, do you?
Right.
Captain Macmillan, do you have something you want to talk about here? You seem like you.
She's an edgy little girl. I'll give her that much.
Yeah, no, that is a totally down for murder and also might have some wacky fucking fetishes.
So this build is
your relationship
a
with your
little
dad
hot. This build is a little hot, but not. It's not unmanageable. I spiked up because I had to take on a fucking trebuchet and a Shadowhawk simultaneously.
Yeah. But it's a Marauder, so it can do it.
Yeah. No, I'm a little like dinged up, but my armor's still mostly intact, and they're both dead. So.
Ain't they the fucking best though, Marauders?
Marauders are fantastic heavy mechs. I do love them.
It's like
Oh.
It's like having a waifu that's universally approved on this. Yeah, that's good taste. Even though mine's still the STK.
Yeah.
How have we not seen a single stalker yet?
Honestly, I looked at the variants. They're there. They're kind of
They're
disappointing,
there.
though, because of the slot restrictions.
The thing
You
is,
could
I
get a
don't-
serious missile boat out of one of them, I think.
I don't hate the stalkers, but for me, they fall into a category of assault mech that I do not like, which is the 3-5 with no jump jets assault mech.
Slow death.
Oh shit, that's another
Take
kill.
his knees!
Knees. I didn't realize what I was shooting at. Also, my large pulse lasers decided they were going to chain fire. Okay.
Backspace fixes that. It is
Oh.
decided that your knees are forfeit to Comstar.
A little bit too hot.
Your
He's
knees-
down.
Up with more targets converging on your position.
I'm taking a bit of an ouch now, but
Pull back.
yeah,
All right, we got 2 light mechs approaching from behind.
yeah.
When you
Right,
fucking
I'm gonna-
face palmed on your screen, dude.
Yes, I know. The other one facepalmed
Yeah.
too, but he also snapped off his arm when he impacted.
The
Oh, no.
Stalker is a little bit less egregious than like the Atlas because it does have long-range options with the the large lasers and the LRMs. But I generally don't like mechs that cannot maneuver. They can't really fire and maneuver.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
This is why I like stuff like the Highlanders. It is still 3-5. It has jump jets.
Yeah.
I mean, you also remember what my favorite Stalker variant is. It's the MO Hero mech with the ballistic mount.
Yeah, with the fucking Gauss rifle.
Yeah.
Right. But I think honestly, you build for those, and yeah, if you don't have the tolerance for lack of maneuverability, that's fine. But yeah, whatchamacallit, it's a bit of a shame because we don't necessarily have the tech level, and some of the slot restrictions are a little bit annoying. But yeah, as long as you build something that has, I have armor, and if you get close to me, you die instantly. You can make that work. But unfortunately, I can't.
I have had more luck with stalkers on the tabletop than I have with other similar speed assault mechs. So, take that as you
Alright,
will.
fellas, 6 more.
It's
Right.
a slow 85 tonner, dude.
It's
In terms of the lore in BattleTech, it is one of the oldest functioning battle mechs you can
yeah,
get.
it's so old that a lot of them had to be down ton to 75 tons because the skeletons were so old they were experiencing too much. They didn't have the structural integrity to maintain.
Haha,
85 tons.
Tomcat wings.
Yeah.
June, some Stalkers are closer to the original Mackie in their construction dates than the fall of the Starly.
Mm-hmm.
They were like late 2400s.
I'd believe this, but whatchamacallit, I tried to do the Stalker in MWO, but frankly, MWO, at the time I was playing, it was just, there was one mech design that was working, and if you weren't playing that, you weren't having fun.
They added a Stalker with ECM that you can put stealth armor on, and it's quite hilarious.
I need to try that, but I also still need to try the quad LGR Fafnir.
Yeah. I'd be down for playing. If you want to play some MWO, there are there's a free mech event going. They're doing free monthly mech events, so
yeah.
I'd be down to play some. The last one was a Timberwolf. This one is a Javelin and an Arctic Cheetah.
An Orion, a Stalker, a Zeus in the same market. Was it in Lyran space? That sounds like Lyran space. Also, apparently there are more Zeuses than just the shit one with the AC5 in the game.
Yeah, there are a couple of there's one with the AC5, one with the PPC, and there's a Lost Tech one with like a UAC 5, I think.
Yeah.
Shut up!
It is a bit disappointing that you can't dual you can't fire all 4 quad light gases at the same time. However, that mech in concept is already obscene. I love that the video detailing that thing build only still had less than 3,000 views. This is not a well-known build. But, it's like
Add a missile.
Quad LGR Stealth Fafnir is just one of those. It's a Dark Souls meme run of a mech that actually works.
Invisible Giant Dad.
Oh, here's a physical. It's been gone now.
Hey Goon, Omega Super Heavy Mech went. No!
Shit! Focus crab! Focus crab!
Crab. Crab.
I thought
In
it
the
was
fucking middle of the compound!
Target perfect.
Oh, that guy. No, Stephen Amaris, we already tried mechs over 100 tons. It doesn't work.
Commander, but we cannot allow such damage to cascade.
And also,
It's time for your tonnage flattening.
a casual reminder that there is nothing after the jihad. The Blake has killed literally everyone in the universe. It's over. Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, Doug, the worst damage I've taken so far is to one of my legs. Such as life in Marauder.
Actually, I was taking a lot
Oh,
of torture.
that guy.
Yeah.
I didn't actually have the crab on radar at any fucking point. Wow. Okay.
He just kind of snuck in.
Fucker. So right, yeah, I'm a bit toasty, but the armor's intact. I like Dark Age though, sir.
Well,
I'm gonna have to
autocannon
heartily
is-
disagree with your tastes.
Autocannon ammo is depleted.
Oh boy, I'd like to get a fucking shot. Jesus.
But it's a Marauder, so you still have 2 large lasers. You still have eminently viable damage output.
Oh no, collateral It's like I'm fucking playing a.
He's left CT red.
I'm living
sorry,
I'm living a series directed by Tomino where
Alright,
it's just
his large
collateral
lasers are
damage
gone.
everywhere. Hang on. Pow pow pow
One
pow.
of his large lasers is gone.
And he's
Now
down.
he's dead.
Oh no! Back away! Back
Oh,
away!
hell,
Oh, no.
Back up, back up, back up,
No,
back up.
other side.
Me, get out of there!
Oh no. Oh well, there's collateral damage. Oh no, that fusion reactor, it blew up a building.
Look,
The shards of glass landed on a mother. Oh no.
They weren't paying us to keep the facility undamaged at all. There was no bonus, so I don't care.
You hired an assault lance. You're going to be alive. It's not going to be great, but you're going to be
No, don't
alive.
blow up the building with
Sorry,
workers.
Martin, can you invite me back?
On accordion.
Right.
Right,
Oh,
so,
it's 34. Ah!
Shit.
Doug, are you looking at the assuming you're looking at the stream?
Yeah, I'm...
Once Martin turns over to the damage results screen, I think you're going to be appropriately pleased.
Right, T-Dog, thank you for the sub, and also yes. No, don't blow up the orphanage. Oh no.
845 damage done, 12 kills, 8 of them mechs.
Right, I didn't do too bad. I just did support
Good shit.
damage, but this is what this is designed to do: support damage.
Marauder.txt. Let's see, how much damage did we actually take? Yeah, we lost about half the CT armor. One of the legs is almost stripped of armor, but other than that, yeah, no, pretty all right.
I knew you weren't gonna lose her. Granted,
Of course.
it's hard to lose him back.
Of course not. It's a marauder. I'm not gonna do that to a marauder. It's unless the circumstance is completely out of my control, like 3 king crabs just walking around the
Dude.
corner and immediately tapping my CT with 6 AC-20s.
Dude, that's worse than getting a shell case in the head. Look, Signal Hunter, Tomino is making Hathaway's flash real. We have to innovate. We have to go farther with the suffering and the horrible collateral damage. The man is upping his bet. He is upping his position in the suffering stock. We are having Gundam cock the anime. We need to compete. We need to keep it, or shock value isn't gonna mean a thing in a few years, man.
Good lord.
I know what's out of the timeline. But God, I want a bushwhacker.
Yeah.
Eh.
I love PGI's design for the bushwhacker because it is that whole ass 1990s attack helicopter vibe.
Yeah.
You feel like you're in an attack heli when you're sitting in that car.
Oh yeah, have you seen the redesign, the flying debris? The shimmering sword redesign for the bushwhacker for the new
ready to move
miniature.
out?
No, I haven't.
I'll
Yeah,
put it
I
in. I'll put it in coffee room. Yeah, we're
I
good
am
to go.
fine.
That is pretty good. I do like how PGI has redesigned, heavily focused into the bushwhacker's origins as reduced frontal profile by basically transverse mounting the XL.
Yeah.
Put Comanche
I
on
like
legs.
I like this redesign here because it's really just a modernized, it's an updated version of the MechWarrior 4 bushwhacker.
Which is also acceptable.
It's got that triangular missile pod on the
Okay, hold
shoulder.
Orion, Kilo, uncommon.
Yes.
We're going to do the next couple of missions leaning heavily on salvage.
Yes, okay. We have
Yeah,
13,000. We
Sound
can.
good.
Yes, we can kind of get
We need
away
to be
with
able to get 34 shares in order to pull one out of the
no,
fucking...
no. That's the thing. Because we're doing a contract for the Davians.
Yes, good. Yeah, we need to be able to get 34 shares, and if yeah, okay,
36.
we can get it. Yeah, so we
Yeah,
can't.
I,
and we, wow, fuck,
thick dust, blinding dust.
danger pay. Got it. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the
Yeah.
crab for this.
Well, I definitely wouldn't mind getting an upgrade in tonnage. The Centurion is doing. The Centurion is doing as expected, but you know it's
I can't edit the weapon groups of the Atlas. Oh no.
Weird.
I mean, if anyone can
Oh,
make
because it's still
Centurion
yeah,
work-
good, because it's still being repaired.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that the it would have stuck by now, but yes, I am getting the crab for this.
snip, snip, you gonna get
Or
snip,
not,
snap.
okay.
Yes.
Also,
and-
Doug, you're gonna wanna switch to something else.
Oh, I want to switch.
Ooh,
Oh, we have to.
yes, no, we are not repaired
Oh no,
yet.
7 days.
it's oh no, it's just a week.
Right.
What a horror. What
Yes.
utter horror.
Oh,
Also-
I can run the Marauder.
Yeah.
Alright,
Also-
so you had the LB10 on one and the
Large lasers on two.
Alright.
You may want to like set the third firing group on chain fire or something like that, but I didn't really have heat issues.
I was having
It-
heat issues before I stripped
Yeah.
the mech lasers in the
Oh, there we
AC5,
go.
so
Okay, so there we go,
Yeah,
that's fine.
under sustained fire, you can easily spike up to like 80%, but it has good heat dissipation, so if you lay off the trigger for a couple of seconds, you'll be back down to like 50% without too much issue.
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
stretch- yeah, I think I'll still stretch my legs in the crab just for the sake of it. Let's see how this can go, because whatchamacallit, I've been
Remember,
sitting
you-
there pissing missiles at things.
Remember, you have a shotgun grab now.
Yes. It will do good in the incredibly low fucking visibility that we have currently.
Yeah.
Ah, you're in front of me. You're dead.
Reactor online.
I do want the Mech 4 Bitch and Betty mod.
Weapons online.
Yeah.
All systems
Wait a minute, okay.
Destroying the Mark's industrial infrastructure
I'll bring it up later.
will destabilize the opposition's grip on this region. Something our benefactors are willing to spend a great deal of sea
Wow, such blinding dust.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're still paying extra for this, right? They're still paying extra for this, right? Right?
Well, just like, okay, guys, just go run into that sand dune quickly so that it's just convincing.
Yeah, just whatchamacallit, just get out of your mech.
Shoot the rock, get the dust all over you.
Yeah, just rub your face on the dust. Mm-hmm.
And get that kid's like sand pit into your boots.
Quick,
don't worry about it.
quick,
Get
step
a
on that
guard-
sandcastle.
Get a garden hose and spray the windows. Spray the windows and then walk through the dust. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Permission to post a meme. Permission granted, sir.
Boil fry. Cute.
This might be a weird question, but does your dentist floss your teeth? No.
Choppers, multiple choppers.
Okay, that is a large laser. I do not want that over there. I am just gonna have, yeah, no, those are both there, and then, yeah.
Well,
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
No, it's kind of funny.
Phoenix Hawk.
As much as I dislike
Remember,
it,
if they move, if they shoot, they're green.
Phoenix Hawk.
If they don't, they're a well-disciplined green.
Target objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
No, LRM carrier. No, rude, bad.
yeah, no, I could have just taken the Atlas for this one. We can see them. They're still paying extra for this, though.
Oi, Mr. Crab.
Okay. Ooh. Oof.
Quick Draw is dead. Quick Draw does not exist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting focused, probably because I'm the lightest mech in the Lance.
here, swap with me. I'll take point for a sec.
Alright,
Survivors of the residential district.
Alright, you guys finish that off. No.
He's
no
done.
lasers.
Moving on through. Citizen Snips is here to make sure you pay your protection money.
Mr. Krabs is gonna make you feel it this time.
Keep on smashing. They are hurt, but our contract.
All right, this is a demolition mission. All right.
Yeah.
I was trying to save the buildings. No, 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 no.
No, we are breaking the buildings.
You can see the crab arms go up as I walk through the building firing the guns. Just
Today we are
punch a whole ass warehouse.
Fuck your building.
Yes, I'm giving him the clamps.
We got a dropship coming in to the south.
Okay, yeah. Due east, dropship, moving to engage.
Yeah.
It
A little bit more
is
violence against
2
structures.
Centurions.
Both of them are the the AC-20 variant. Yeah.
Ah, good. A challenger. He already has no center torso armor. He is dead. Lackluster challenge. Try again. Man, he's dead.
Perish.
Yeah, no, this with LB... I can... Damn it, give me LBX-20s. I want this with LBX-20s. Damn it.
I had a fucking Marauder 2C... I had this Marauder 2C Scorch. I built it up with fucking 2 LBX-20s.
That is good civilization, yes. Shotguns.
That's one of the meta builds. That's basically the meta build for the Scorch. Is just LB-20s and SRMs.
One of my funner...
So fucking hot, but Jesus Christ, when you walk up to someone and sandpaper off their entire front armor in 2 salvos.
My ballistics boat affection comes from MechWarrior 4, where one of my funner mechs was a gladiator with an LBX, 1 LBX-20, 2 LBX-10s, and as many medium lasers as I could fit in the damn thing. That shit wrecked Solaris.
Yeah. That'll do it.
I took Solaris 7, the light mech circuit. I took it in the fucking Gal Derby.
I could see it.
I took the light mech circuit and with a fucking Wasp with a medium laser and a rocket launcher 40.
Rocket launcher 40.
Yeah, no, rocket launchers are horrifying. Those are good.
Also, Mr. Harvest, probably a king crab, because 2 AC-20s.
Scary. What's the scariest in the mech in this game? Yeah, no, the king crab's up there. It's just that the king crab is kind of crippled because the AC-20s aren't that good, but we can put Gauss on it.
No. The best,
No. The scariest mechs in this game is either the Jaeger mech with the 2 AC-2s and 2 AC-5s or the rifle. Why? Because they have such a high refire rate that they will out DPS anything and mow you to pieces in like 30 seconds.
Oh, another dropship. Do you want to stay in case it's a...
We're
already in. We're already out. Fuck him.
Jack wants to run a little wildland, so once we're done with this contract, do you mind if I pop out for a little bit?
Well, Martin, you have the joint save. You have the save.
But hey, you guys can go explore your other saves in the meantime.
What other saves?
I wonder if my campaign saves are still here.
I think I'm just gonna probably switch over to Crossrays or something like that. That's what I'm gonna do.
Fair enough.
Because yeah, that's one of the other things. This is a great game for co-op. It's not specifically designed for co-op though, so you don't have fun things like joint saves and, you know, all the things that would make co-op actually very easy.
Wow, I basically didn't take damage.
I also basically didn't take damage. It was fun. 800 good.
I took some damage, but not much damage. Not enough damage to make me
yellow
really
all around because I kept blowing up stuff too close to me.
This build works for the King Crab. This is much better than trying to do burst fire AC-20s or just single shot AC-20s. This works much better.
Yeah.
Oh no, we had to make the King Crab less extreme. Oh no. Dang.
I mean, the LB-20, the LB-10 build for the King Crab is actually like there is actually an LB-10 build for the King Crab.
Waiting on you again.
Right. I can see it. It works out. It's just that, yeah, no. Gauss, we're restricted by slots, and... there's the dust! Alright.
And it's a defense contract, too.
Oh, yeah, most of this place is going to be leveled. But alright, fine, I barely took any fucking damage, let's go.
What are you doing, Merc? You're firing at us.
I'm not firing on you, I'm stepping on you.
I'm sorry, blinding dust!
Panther and a Panther.
Okay.
I didn't realize you were fighting the German army.
Oh no.
Just random incoherent fucking German over the hills.
We're not fighting the Steiners, though.
A panther and a panther and a panther and a panther.
Well, I mean, the French did use the Panthers also, so...
What is the name of the celestial carp Captain Sanchez is wearing on his head? That's the Comstar cuck suit. I accept this fate because it meant an Atlas. And also a king crab.
Mech on our left.
Got him. It's another panther.
Ray, go steal with this panther.
Yeah.
Alright, you're up and good.
Yeah, I think the other panther's dead, also.
Yeah, no, he's down. That's why I switched targets. He's done. Yeah, the entire mech.
Yeah, you'll have to make do without your fusion engine. Nothing big.
Target.
That man is dead.
Really kicked over the beehive here, Commander.
Scorpion light tank.
Hostiles inbound.
She's not. Macmillan isn't as nice of a voice in your ear as the lady from Mech 4.
She's a bad voice in your head.
None of these fucking voice actors
It's
are
not
as good
McMillan,
as the
though.
voices in
Macmillan is one of the AI one of the AI.
Right.
Whatever,
Next.
whoever the voice in our ear is.
Mechs to our
it's
east.
the
Orion
it's
V.
a-
Fuck you, that's a Victor.
Oh.
Damn it.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just
God,
immediately
they shoot
remove him.
now, but instead,
No.
no.
Oh yeah.
Just kill it.
Yeah.
Well, we can take it for
I mean,
salvage
it's still
and then sell it. Yes, keep firing at it indiscriminately. I'm using his silhouette to fucking track him at this range.
Go for his legs.
We're gonna get part of that.
I mean, if we can salvage it, we can salvage it, but...
We got 34 salvage. We'll probably get a couple million extra.
I'm barely using my auto.
Yeah, no, this is working really, really, really well.
I'm
Yeah.
barely killing anything because the fucking learn boat's built before I can get visual contact.
And it's also a matter of there's... Visual contact is like 150 meters, Doug.
Yeah, there's that with the LRMs raining in on everything, and then me approaching and sawing their face off. Yeah, they're going down pretty quick.
Target acquired.
Rockets away.
Target destroyed.
Isn't this the year GM created the engine? The fusion engine?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, 2021.
Yes, funny how that works. Like, yeah, totally how LA totally went to shit. Thank you, Blade Runner. 2019, man, wow.
I mean, fun fact, it's not GM, but like I think the British have, or the British and like the European Union actually has some of the countries in the European Union actually
Don't
have gotten
worry, it's gonna be acquired by
semi-sustainable.
GM anyway.
Yeah.
It's not GM BAE.
BA, yes, the military-industrial complex will, of course, own everything at port.
Remember, Eisenhower was right.
Mm-hmm. Shadowhawk 2D, Trebuchet 5N. At least it's the Shadowhawk 2D, so it'll dissipate under a fucking, you know, stiff breeze.
I am firing indiscriminately in the direction of the enemy.
Yep,
General
that's...
direction.
Oh, the D is the shit variant, isn't it?
Yeah, the D is the version that has about as much armor as a Locust.
That is a hill I've been shooting. Oh no. There we go.
Because getting an extra SRM2 is such an increase in firepower.
Alright then.
God bless SRM.
16 out of 21.
Yeah.
I am nearly Winchester on LRMs.
I do like that they made LRMs actually a fucking a very viable weapon
Yes.
system
They are-
in this game.
Yeah, they are very
It's a little
important.
bit too viable, to be honest with you.
Unlike MWO.
Well, you need something
I
that can
mean-
actually reach out and touch someone, and you have all these light
Doug,
targets that...
Doug,
yeah.
I took this. I took that build out with the same amount of LRM tubes on the field, and I pulled most damage. It's just a matter of positioning yourself, and also having lines of sight longer than 100 meters.
Yeah. But it was an issue with other mechs, like when I was running the AC-20 Centurion, just not seeing targets before they died.
Be careful what you're aiming at.
No.
Oh, yeah, an enforcer.
Well, you look it around, you can kind of guess where they're spawning. I'm using whatchamacallit, I'm using standard video multiplayer video game logic.
They're always gonna be behind you.
Yo, it's not even behind you. Everywhere my allies aren't is everywhere my allies
that, yeah.
everywhere my allies are is a position where the enemy isn't.
Yeah.
Like War Thunder, like the assault air mode in War Thunder,
So,
you can
like-
usually guess within reasonable time.
I'm gonna guess due west.
Flights show increased enemy presence in the vicinity.
Well, it was north.
Dropship coming in.
Dropship.
Hostiles.
Right, I'm gonna circle around the west side.
Kilo. Orion Kilo.
It's a
Cyclops!
Cyclops
Like
and
that,
an Archer.
and like them both.
It's a Cyclops. They're really not good. They have the Banshee problem of too much engine.
Well, yeah, there's that, but the whatchamacallit, the hero Cyclops with the dual Gauss is pretty good, but that ain't.
Yeah,
a
but
hero one.
this is not the hero one.
Yeah.
This is the.
If we had things,
AC-20.
if we had
This is
things
the
like
one that
command
should-
consoles,
Is that the one that should have the fucking?
Yes, this is the one that should have the command console.
yes.
Oh no, it's just the Tacticom, not the command console. The fucking Tacticom.
Yeah, the Tacticon V2000 battle computer.
Yes, the Zero system. Okay, leg the
Also
Archer, he might be
also known
good.
as the-
Martin, there's your
yeah,
Calliope upgrade. Leg that fucker.
Also known as the command system that can handle command and control for what, like 500 battle mechs simultaneously.
It can handle a planetary invasion.
Wrong
so-
button.
Ha ha! Star League Royals. So yeah, so Martin, there's your Calliope upgrade, and then additionally, if you don't
Is that
want it,
better than a Jaeger, though?
There we go. He's down.
Congratulations, Commander.
Even though we were hitting his center torso, we hit legs. That would transfer into side torso, not
Right.
center. So
it'll be
should
fine. So,
fine.
and if you don't want it, that's Zephyr Oxide, assuming we can find some rockets. Good. In my game, I'm a hero to the Free Russell Hog Republic. Well, you do you. You're gonna be Clan Ghost Bear in a while, though. That real estate's bought the fuck out. That is a planned collapse.
Hey, we can get the Archer.
Well, good. Snap that shit up.
We can also get a tier 3 medium laser.
Why not?
Which might not be a terrible idea because we only have 2 of those.
We want the AC-5.
It's a decent AC5.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can
I
sell
mean,
it off at worst.
Yes.
yeah. If we can put it on the
Same goes for the
fucking.
PPC.
Yeah,
we can
bargaining
put it on the
chips.
fucking. What do you call? On the Atlas, because it has an AC5.
I am still good on the Awesome. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm dinged, but nothing is really risking a breach except for my leg, and legs are replaceable, so.
You're
And I-
nearly at 20 million C-bills. Jesus.
Well, now it's time to go on a
Oh,
tour.
right. First, I'm gonna put that Archer in cold storage.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
we're at half CT, or above
We
half
want
CT.
that Centurion.
The biggest concern. No, we don't want it. The biggest concern that I have, Doug, is that your cockpit armor is red.
Yeah, it's half. It's half. CT's 58 and
Yeah.
92.
Yeah, the
I
king
can recall.
the king crab definitely needs to be put in for repair because it is made of cockpit, and if that shit goes any
Yeah,
farther,
no,
I
my
am risking
armor
instant
is-
death. But I just kind of
My
I
armor
skulked
is
around eating
a
things.
raid? I forgot. How do I see what?
I think
mission
that's a.
this is?
I think that's a raid. View contracts. Yeah,
I
raid.
guess I'll swap to the awesome just to be safe.
All right.
All right, we good?
Your Centurion's in pretty poor shape. You don't want to take Calliope?
It's actually I like checked the armor in the page. They actually still got most of its armor.
Okay.
The paper doll is not entirely accurate. It's still more than 75% armor across most of the chassis.
Yeah, it feels like red lasts a little longer than the other armor statuses for some bizarre
Yeah.
fucking reason. Especially on assault mechs, it's really noticeable.
I'm not gonna risk it when it comes to the what the fucking call it, the cockpit. Though.
Yeah. With the cockpit only having 12 armor left on a mech with a big cockpit hitbox as the Marauder, yeah. That's fair. I'm just gonna hit that heart match speed and
Run like hell just started playing.
Goon initiate enhanced imaging.
I would like to initiate enhanced imaging. However, I don't know how to get thermals. I can get night vision though.
Pull right.
Hmm?
Pull right
Oh.
of the dune. That's the closest target.
Right. But yeah, this game brings back the ecosystem that is actually important to actually having a well-rounded experience. In that there are lots of ground pounders that are actually a legitimate fucking threat. Now all we need is aerospace. Watch that heat.
Yeah,
down.
Ray, I dropped the small laser in favor of an extra heat sink, and this looks fucking nice.
Yeah, I mean it's an awesome 8Q. That's what it do.
New target fire starter.
I'd like to get visual on the fire. There we go.
You should assume this is go unanswered fire starter.
And then he's stuck.
I just you shut down.
Target
Oh
acquired.
man.
Good work, Commander. That's one less target.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Can't wait for MechWarrior Living Legends 2.
New target panda.
Not quite sure what's going on there. That's probably a joke though. Still no
What,
info.
MechWarrior Living Legends 2?
Yeah.
No, they're rebuilding Living Legends on the MechWarrior 5 engine.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, that's quite an abrupt turnaround in mood there.
Walk up to it.
Well, I mean the engine it's a good engine. It's better than what they were using before.
Well, yeah, Crisis.
but,
Yeah, yeah. CryEngine 2. Yike.
Yeah.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Oh, hey, we found some salvage.
Because I think, wait a minute, MechWarrior Living Legends, PGI cooperating. This is going against literally everything that.
They're
you know-
not cooperating. They're just bold of you to assume cooperation.
So it's probably just a total conversion mod. Am I hearing this correct,
yeah,
more or
pretty
less?
much.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
This
Because they
game.
have full mod support, so
Well, the game could actually.
dropship coming in directly behind us.
Yeah, the game could definitely use that to boost its sales. So if I was PGI,
Right,
I'd shut the fuck up.
Yeah, baby, Orion. Shit.
What's in the gacha? It's a hunchback and a locust.
Fucking.
Oh no, silver rarity. Black keys. Oh no. Also, my armor is oh boy, not holding together today. It's getting a bit poked.
Fucking hell! See how that locust rumple.
Yeah.
That's a durable
Oh,
ass.
good.
We've
got
still
internal
got one
damage.
objective left, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just stick in the
I'll
back.
be here.
Yeah, I'll be in the back here. The whatchamacall, that's the I think that's the it's the LRM shoulder there. It's a bit damaged.
Oh,
The
yeah,
LRM
you got a bit oof there.
Yeah, I got a bit oofed because I don't have that. I don't have enough burst damage. We got a little bit
Igor.
too close, but yeah, no, I'll just stick in the
Fair.
back. This is mostly for.
Fucking hell, though.
I shouldn't have been doing that, but
Ah.
I'll just stick in the back, hucking LRMs at things. Don't mind me.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
And
They
he
just
is dead.
dropped it from the sky for you too, Martin.
New
Shadowhawk 2H.
Chadman inbound.
All right, slowing back down to about 20 kilometers an hour. Just gonna hold down the LRM button.
target destroyed.
And he is dead.
Target
There's something
acquired.
satisfying about nailing someone with 3 PPCs simultaneously.
Target
Yeah.
destroyed.
Haha, boating school.
Target destroyed.
It's not quite as satisfying as tagging a fleet with 2 heavy Gauss rifles, but you know.
You tell you what you can get in 3025.
All right. I will hold here, just in case enemy units
Target
appear.
acquired. Target destroyed.
Objective down.
Okay.
That
Well,
was a great showing, Commander. Our benefactor will be pleased with our success.
well,
Now get back to the dropship ASAP.
the Atlas is
Yes.
wing dinged,
Ooh,
but
I
I
hit
didn't
it.
lose anything.
Right, I'm moving in this direction.
Whoa! Martin,
What?
you sent that Igor into orbit. Ooh. Wow. Okay.
Brilliant.
He was having his.
God bless Grodd. Grodd is a good mech.
Victory is ours, Commander. Prepare for evac.
Oh. Oh.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick
Damn it.
Oh no.
Oh well.
No loot boxes. Okay, MechWarrior Living Legends 2. I mean, alright. It'll probably be better tuned. This game with mods is considerably better, so yeah,
I
they'll
have
probably
no idea
do
how they're
it.
going to implement like playable, player vehicles and
That's gonna be weird.
all that. But
That's gonna be very weird.
it's going to be interesting to see at the very least.
Yeah.
We took salvage shares and there were no mechs.
Well, buy all the weapons then. Just buy them all. They're
Absolutely fucking tragic.
Pain.
But we still got 3
Pain
mil.
Pecco.
We still got 3 mil C-bills though, so.
yeah, 4 mil
Yeah,
out
we
of the salvage.
got 23.5 million. If we find an Orion in the store, we can just buy it.
Yeah, we
Let-
can buy it. All right.
Let's go to Lyran space.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hop us immediately into fucking Lyran space.
And we're just gonna go around.
Yeah.
Let's go to the
Or-
core
okay, sorry, no,
worlds.
we're gonna go to we're gonna go to I can't even pronounce that, so I'm not gonna bother. Just so we can get into an industrial hub. That way I can say we can make whatever repairs we need to. I save and I fuck off.
Yes.
Understandable.
Very good. Okay, so yeah, vehicles that'd be weird, but yeah, they'd have to enhance upon the damage model because the vehicles only have a single face of armor.
Vehicles don't even have armor in this. They just have a health pole.
Yeah, they have.
They have a health bar.
they
have
base-
structure.
Yeah, they basically have the core of the vehicle damage model in MechWarrior Living Legends. The thing MechWarrior Living Legends has is that they have armor. They have a blade of armor that essentially acts like center torso on the front, sides, and rear. So basically, it's covered by. It's covered by 4 center torsos in addition to that additional structure.
Are there any like rare mechs on the star map?
Yeah. We're gonna go to Alphard. We're gonna go to
Savannah.
And,
and then at Savannah, I'm gonna call it.
Right.
there is also a hero mech up north, but
Okay, we're gonna go see the hero mech after, and then I'm calling it because I don't have the time.
Right. Yeah. That'll be
Alright.
good enough.
But Jack only has 2 hours at most.
The combined arms aspect is why I liked BattleTech and the space-based monarchism. Yes, these are both good selling points.
the only thing that I
What was in the
wasn't
shop?
really a fan of in
Archer 2R, Banshee 3E.
the thing that I wasn't really a fan
Yeah.
of in Living Legends is they heavily buffed vehicles and all, and get to make them. At some point, they're just better than mechs in general.
Yeah, they are. Most mechs have a lot of encumbrance. Also, the janky fucking game engine isn't helping, but they're just more reliable because they're simpler to use.
Like the Mars assault tank is just fucking outright superior to most assault mechs because you have so much
Oh.
fucking armor. Oh hey,
Oh, hey!
It's not the 3F, but
It's an
they're
LRM
large
boat. We could
lasers, but you get two LRM-20s instead. It's a stalker is a stalker.
I mean, you
If
could.
you're a good boy, Doug, I'll get you it.
Well, you see, that's the thing though. With that,
What do I owe you, Martin?
you could fit like an LRM, like what?
I'm keeping
What is
the
the
Marauder.
cheapest bottle of bourbon that you can get me that would be worth 8.5 million C-bills in this scenario?
Martin, I could give you a toaster because those are fucking priceless in this universe at this point.
Toaster. Right. Yes.
Toasters are lost tech. You think
Fine,
I'm joking?
fine, I'll buy you.
I mean, toasters are lost tech in
Wait,
reality.
not the cat. I bought you the Marauder. You better be happy with this.
These are my 2 favorite mechs.
Yeah. So I got the King Crab. I got the Atlas. Everybody gets theirs. I need nothing else.
And we're
Oh,
not gonna see
there's another one.
We're not gonna see an Annihilator for fucking years.
And you can't upgrade the engine, so you're gonna be stuck at fucking 32 kph.
Yeah.
That was most of our fucking paycheck, by the way, that we just spent.
This is why we went on a cruise to Lyran space, because you know they always got good things in Lyran space.
But
we went to the Tesla dealership. Big fucking notorious B.I.G. here.
Of course it's the fucking streets. It's not the K9. It's not the police Irby with the Ultra 5.
That would have been an
It's the
instant buy.
It's the street sweeper, which the only unique thing about it is that in MWO it has a fucking 210 engine cap. I mean, you can get an urban mech moving above 100 kilometers an hour.
I mean, I can do that with my R60L, but still, Jesus Christ.
But the R60L caps out at that's 97.
I have an
We're gonna come back to this later.
All right.
Alright.
All right. So that's a good save.
I gotta
ladies
go.
and-
Doug, you coming with?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, fuck, that was a good laugh.
so, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, MechWarrior 5 is expendable fun. Let me get up for a bit, feed my cat, get something to eat, and we'll be back with Crossrays. See you in a bit, folks. Fucking urban mech.
I kind of want it. I hate to say, I kind of want it.
The only thing more hilarious would have been a solid gold fucking Mackie, but we don't. We ain't got client space.
Yeah.
Be right back, folks.